You know what I love about Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multicam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. Filipinas Live.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
You know what I love about Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multicam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. Filipinas Live.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
You know what I love about Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. Filipinas Live.
One final game for both these squads, kaya pwestuhan ang kanilang iniisip. Juan Gomez de Leaño, and yes, Vic Manuel is back here in the PBA. Let's see how much he's going to be used here by the CONVERGE FIBERXERS. On the other hand, NLEX also with the exact same record as them, and so they need to be able to get this win right here, right now, to assure themselves of a chance to be able to make it to a top 4 spot. Git-gitan sa gitna. Yan ang ating storya para sa gabing ito. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Nino Aquino Stadium here in Manila. Anthony Starr here together with Jolly Escobar. Jolly, this is a game important.
Difficult din na back-to-back losses itong mga kupunan na to. Pero I would say the odds are against NLEX. Unang-una, may mga malalaki dyan sa the size of CONVERGE, the Justins, Arana, and Baltasar. Second, wala si Bolit. Diba? He has his SEA Games responsibilities. Pero gusto nilang mangyari kagad. Ito po, they're bunched up at 6 and 4. Meralco, then there's your CONVERGE, Magnolia, then there's your NLEX. Gusto mo lang makarating sa 7 wins, which will still not assure you of the top 4, di ba? Mag-aantay pa, marami pang mangyayari. Pero yeah, just want to do your assignment, which is win this game, Anthony.
Before anything else, let's take a look at the last game of CONVERGE. They stayed as competitive as they possibly could, but again, in the end, it was the veteran leadership of the veterans nitong kumpunan ng Meralco, kaya natalo yung kumpunan ng CONVERGE.
Anthony goes straight na dun sa ilalim. That's for yung first quarter points na yun, 33-7. Setting the tone kaagad para sa larong ito. The only time that CONVERGE led was 2-0. Tapos wala na all throughout Meralco. 105-84. Looking at those percentages, 56 to 42%. Field goals, perimeter points, 37-15. Lahat yung disparity ng larong ito. All leading on the side of Meralco, Anthony.
But on a bright spot, of course, this guy has been ultra consistent. He's not a rookie because he is technically speaking a rookie, but Juan Gomez de Leaño has played all over the world, and so finally taking his wares to the Philippines, and he's showing everybody na talagang veterano na rin siya.
Tama ka. Alam mo, pero bago pa siya dumating, maganda na rin ang lineup talaga nito. I mentioned the Justins, di ba? Dalawang magaling na malalaki. You had Shawnee Winston, you had Stockton. Tapos nilagyan mo pa ng matinding, tawag ko dito, parang hot sauce na matindi ang nilagay mo. Juan Gomez de Leaño, 27 points against Meralco on 11 of 20, 5 and 5 boards and assists, pero may 5 turnover siya. Pero nonetheless, di ba parang he just spiced things up, Anthony, para sa CONVERGE.
Well, you talked about their main men inside, the two Justins, led by this guy, Justin Arana. He actually was not 100% the last time out.
Yeah.
May iniinda siyang ankle injury, pero naglaro pa rin siya at maganda pa rin yung mga numero na pinakita niya.
Tama ka. Well, that's all PBA second team. And that's correct. He missed a game. Pero nung bumalik siya, ang ganda pa rin ng kanyang mga numbers. Ito po, 19 and 9. May 5 assists. Ganda ng field goal percentage niya, 7 of 12. Pero still, not enough para talunin ang Meralco.
Well, he's looking to be able to lord it over because sabi nga nila, wala naman daw siyang katapat dun sa kabila. Duke and NLEX. Right now, let's go to the floor. Let's see what Eileen Shi has for us.
Gentlemen, good evening. After starting their last game with a 33-7 scoring after the first quarter, nasigaw ni Coach Franco Atienza, that was our worst game yet. They didn't show any resistance. Wala rin daw silang energy. But the most concerning part for them was their defense. Ika nga niya, we are getting figured out. So hindi na po pwedeng mag-rely sa opensa. On top of that, there's also more emphasis put on getting the bench to step up. They would like to shorten the disparity even before getting to the playoffs. At saktong-sakto dahil may dagdag arbas sila today with Vic Manuel suiting up. Kaya naman sa ngayon, ang priority is to get over this perceived crisis by enforcing their team game, sticking to their roles, and imposing tough defense and physicality against NLEX. Back to you.
Good stuff, Eileen. Right now, let's take a look at the previous game of NLEX and that one, sabi mo nga, and also this team coming off back-to-back losses.
That's correct. At kung titingnan natin itong previous game ng NLEX, TNT breaking this game open sa third quarter. Final score is 119-100. The discrepancy of this 3-point field goals, 41% against 17%. Plus 9 lang naman sa boards, pero yung discrepancy ng 3 points na yun. Kaya may 53 perimeter points ang TNT, din na 29 lamang ng NLEX. 76 starter points against 36 NLEX starter points only, Anthony.
JB Bahio, one of the bright spots naman dito para sa kapilang panig, and they expect him to come up with these kind of numbers day in, day out.
That's an amazing acquisition para sa akin, Anthony. I counted 5 double-doubles in this conference in the past games. He had a 20 and 12 game, a win against Titan kung si JB Bahio, at ito naman ang kanyang mga puntos against TNT. Sadly, this was a loss. 13 puntos, 6 na rebound, 3 assists on 5 of 9 field goals. Has to bring it today, yung kanyang ginagawa mga double-doubles. Him, the other beta boy, JB Mocon, at yung mga ibang mga rebounders yan, tulad nila Brandon Ramirez and the others.
We'll find out what will transpire here. Both these squads need the victory. Puntahan na natin ang ating game announcer para sa starting five.
Of your PBA 50. Our second game for this evening features the CONVERGE FIBERXERS versus the NLEX Road Warriors. Let us now meet the scholars for the CONVERGE FIBERXERS. Point guard is the second overall pick in this season's draft from Mandaluyong City, number 1, Juan Gomez del Llano. Shooting guard from Olongapo City, Zambales, number 8, Shawnee Winston. Small forward from Muntinlupa City, number 16, Kevin Racal. Power forward from Mabalacat City, Pampanga, number 19, Justin Baltazar. And at center is the 47th season Rookie of the Year from Basut Camarines Norte, number 15, Justin Arana. Coaching the FIBERXERS is Dennis Pineda. It is time to meet the scholars for the NLEX Road Warriors. Point guard from Cainta Rizal, number 12, Matt Nieto. Shooting guard is the top 3-point shooter among rookies last season from Santo Tomas, Pampanga, number 77, Cyrus Torres. Small forward is the 6th overall pick in the 49th season draft from Macabebe, Pampanga, number 16, Jonel Policordio. Power forward from Lubao, Pampanga, number 29, Brenton Ramirez. And at center from Lapu-Lapu City, number 18, JB Bahio. Coaching the Road Warriors is Jung Louis Chico. Game officials are Romel Gruta, James Paez, Jason.
Our referees for our second game, Romel Gruta, James Paez, Jason Vipinoso, and Sherwill Solon. At yan ang ating starters para sa dalawang koponan. para sa FiberXers. And there you have the lineup here for the NLEX Road Warriors. Again, if you're just joining us, pareho po sila, nasa 6-4. Sabi nga ni Jolly kanina, hindi pa naman sila nakakasigurado may twice to beat advantage, but definitely you have a better chance at 7 than you have at 6.
Yes, mas-strengthen talaga at 7. Yan ang pag-uusapan natin all throughout this game, Anthony. Mga repercussions, mga pwedeng mangyari. Nakita natin yung standings. Apat sila nasa 6 wins and 4 losses. As we see, the first basket ng larong ito will come from big boy Brandon Ramirez.
And a fantastic assist.
Oo nga. Not so big beside Arana and Justin Baltasar. We were talking about that size discrepancy, Anthony. Ano? Malaki talaga yung Converge.
Pero ito si Ramirez, makakabangga niya talaga si Arana as compared to some of the other bigs.
Definitely, para si Ali Peak, ano? Malapad ang pangangatawan. Rakal's three-pointer, nothing.
And you can see the way he can box out as big men. Magagamit talaga niya yung kanyang katawan.
Dapat gang rebounding talaga. Tulong-tulong sila. Bahio, even Junel Policarpio. And Brandon Ramirez is trying to get rebounds.
Nothing there from Nieto.
Itong dalawang malalaki kasi ng Converge, pinibilang ko parang 6 na double-double in the past games. Itong si Baltasar, 3 or 4 double-doubles din itong si All PBA second mythical team na si Justin Arana.
Parang automatic na para sa kanila na magkaroon ng double-double.
Oo nga eh. It's always a great thing. Ang maganda dito, Bahio is the same. Diba? He gets a lot of points and rebounds as well. And, that has to happen today, especially against I would call them a super team, itong Converge.
Ramirez will be called for the offensive foul there. When he sets a pick, you'll feel it. Aray, sabi nila.
Parang wala naman talagang masyadong extension, pero ang lapad lang talaga ng kanyang pangangatawan. Talagang tatalsik. Mukhang foul talaga. Tatalsik yung mga guys who run into him.
On the outside, Baltasar's got this range, will overshoot. Rakal with the offensive rebound. Rakal for 3, no. Wala pa na ipupuntos ang Converge dito. They've missed all their shots from 3-point distance. Bahio gets denied.
Where was that going? Defended nicely by the big men of Converge. Tuloy yung tira ni Bahio sa likod na ng board napunta yun. Still no baskets for Converge.
It looks like Arana asked to be replaced here.
Okay.
Tumingin kagad siya sa bench at sabi niya, pwede mo muna akong palitan. And they're gonna have to work on him there on the sidelines. At malalaman natin kung mamaya-maya kung ano talaga nangyari sa kanya.
Tama.
Siya mismo ang humiling.
Something
nailabas siya.
Iniinda siya. Something is not right. Kaya simuyang muna in his place. Papacheck natin kay Eileen yan mamaya.
2 minutes gone here. Sa ating opening period, Muyang will launch. A little bit too strong. That's good boxing out once again. Tatlong rebound na ito si Bahio.
Oo. Turning on the defense ang NLEX. Wala pa ring basket para sa Converge dito. Para sa NLEX, Anthony, hindi talaga pwede bumaba yung kanilang energy. Again, because medyo para sa akin, kulang sa size. Policarpio 6'5", may mga malalaking players din. Pero, di ba yung talagang legitim mo na panentro, 4-5 na 5 lalo na, wala sila niyan. Dave Marcelo, so some games, but I don't even see him on the bench. And also, Dave Marcelo's only about 6'4".
Torres is gonna make both those free throws. 4 na ang lamang dito ng NLEX sa ating pag-umpisa. 1 up against Nieto. Brings it around, will put up another 3. Yun na.
Ayun na. Sooner or later, he's just gonna start hitting them. Juan Gomez Deliano. Unang basket po ng Converge lamang yon.
Torres naghanap ng pwesto. Gustong bawiin. Yun na nga. Long 2 though. Para dito kay Torres.
Has a penchant for knocking down big ones. Is Cyrus Torres. 4 puntos na ang kanyang 4 ng 6 puntos ng NLEX galing sa kanya. Parang nakasona itong mga nakaputi dahil yun na nga, understandably, malalaki kasi. So, ipe-penetrate nila yung bandang ilalim. Nothing from Shawnee Winston, Anthony.
He's gonna bring it closer. They'll bring it back out. Ikot na naman sila sa may labas. It's a 4-point shot. No. Nakatapak siya rito sa 4-point line. Hindi pa rin naman papasok. And off and running are the boys in white. Policarpio, mababanggaan ni Rakal. Unang personal foul ni Kevin.
Jonel Policarpio. I see superstar in the future for this young man. And I said that na rin the last time I did the NLEX game. 6'5", Anthony. Those long arms, those big strides when running the break. Magaling na finisher. Ganda naman ang cut ni JB Bahia. Think about Policarpio. He has to check up on his free throws. I think he's around the 50% mark lang pag dating sa kanya mga free throws sa Anthony.
Pero tama sabi mo, you know, he does have superstar written all over him.
Oo, para sa akin a year or two probably.
Muyang inside, finally. On the third attempt, papasok na yun. Arito na, yung mga malalaki talaga ng converge. Sinasabi na, ang lilit kasi ninyo.
Parang ganun no? Well, the thing about Larry Muyang, hindi tuloy siya masyadong napapansin because yung sinasabi nating dalawang Justin nandyan, di ba? Mga magagaling. Pero magaling na player din si Larry Muyang, partner.
Punta natin si Eileen.
Gentleman Justin Arana took accountability for the slow start of Converge in their last game. Ika nga niya, he doesn't want to make excuses, but playing with ankle braces limited his motion. He had difficulty with lateral movement, but the good news is he was already able to break it in, saying na mas comfortable na siya with it. Pero sa ngayon, challenge naman siya, reporting na nahilo daw siya in that opening sequence, kaya kinailangan siyang ilabas. So sa ngayon, pinapakain lang siya ng chocolates in the hopes that he'll feel better. And once that's settled, ibabalik na ulit siya sa laro. Balik sa inyo.
Eileen, can you get us some chocolates here too?
I was about to say the same thing. Bang! Hingi, pero ano kasi yun para may konting sugar, di ba? Konting sugar rush dyan. Looking at the brain thrust of both sides. Try ko to naman on the one side. Pinakita, helping Delta Pineda.
2 free throws down. It's a 5-point lead once again para sa NLEX. 10-5 ang ating talaan dito sa ating unang quarter. That's a great pass. Muyang able to field it. Off and running. It's a 3-on-1 fast break.
Cyrus Torres has to be more patient when running the break. My friend, you mentioned it. The 3 against 1. Probably stop muna.
Antay mo muna makahabol yun sa dalawa, di ba?
Tama. Masyado mo naman binilisan. So, titignan mo rin kung saan magko-commit yung depensa. Yun na nga, lamang ka So, just drop it off to one of your open guys. Pero, luckily, kanila pa rin ang bola dito, NLEX.
JB Mocco has checked to the ball game. Bahio, nag-isip muna sa kanyang dress. Ikot muna. That's a nice find. Ramirez puts up a long one. Gonna drop though, but they got the open shot.
Yes, you and I know he can hit that Anthony Diba sa 3x3. Nakikita natin, he had nice range. Brandon Ramirez, zone busters. Ito na yung mga malalaki na sinasabi mo, Anthony. Zone buster sana yung tira ni Juan Gomez Del Llano, pero okay lang dahil andyan si Justin Baltasar for that nice offensive board.
Laking bagay no? You know, when you take your shots from the outside with so much confidence, knowing okay lang, kahit mag-miss, nandun naman yung makakapit.
Nare-rebound naman yan 6'8" Justin Baltasar, 6'7" naman siya, Arana. Just a bunch of big boys. Sinama pa si Vic Manuel, andyan pa, talagang nagpapalakas pa ito.
Tama yung sinabi mo,
diba?
Malaki na nga, lumaki pa lalo.
Malaki lalo.
Ito ngayon yung magiging problema ng NLEX. Umupo na si Bahio, coming in Fajardo. Fajardo is, you know, one of the hardest workers that we have here in the PBA, but literally undersized.
Oops.
Paseramer, kakapasok pa lang din at turnover para sa Road Warriors.
So he thought Brandon Ramirez was going to pick that up, pero miscommunication. Turnover po yan. Tingnan natin, nakasoon na pa rin ba? No, this is man-to-man na, straight up. Si Coach Jong Chico is switching it up para malito. Itong malakas na Converge squad na to, lakas ng tira ni Stockton.
Stockton has been off even during the last game at nakita natin talagang gusto niya kaagad pumasok yung kanyang tira to get going.
Had some nice games as well para dito sa Converge. Talking about Stockton, a 22-point game against Terrapirma, 23-point game against Magnolia. Puro panalo po yung mga games na yun.
Walker trying to bring it closer, gets to his spot. That's a travel.
Mokon trying to say, that was just a simple step back. The ref, ba't mo tinawagan ng trapping?
Bigyan di ba si ano? Bigyan si Brandon sa loob. Brandon sa'yo? Sa mukha kay Brandon. Brandon, bayo sa'yo? Sa offense ba? Sa offense. Parang kuha sa akin eh. Kaya nga sana sa kanya yung 42. Kaya niyo muna natin yung Ramirez. Si Brandon, attack tayo. Tapos screen. Ang bigs. Pwede si Faham to. Kaya mo poste ako.
Nagbabalik tayo dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium para sa tapatang NLEX at Converge. Now, while Jong Yuchiko hoped that NLEX's individual defense could hold down TNT, he was quite taken aback that they were not able to execute this flawlessly. Ika nga ni Coach Jong, alam naman namin na 3-point shooting ang bread and butter nila, and yet we let them lead perimeter scoring 53-29. This is why, learning from what happened in their last game, ang sabi ni Coach Jong, we can't take advantage of them individually now. It is too much of a risk, especially since Berto Bolic is still not around today. They will be relying on a team versus another team concept, and that means not just focusing on the Twin Towers of Converge, but also making sure they don't let Converge guards break down their defense. Because as Coach Jong puts it, Converge is very dangerous once na-activate ang kanilang 3-level scoring. Balik sa inyo.
They do have a lot of 3-level scorers, and at the same time, you have to concentrate on their Twin Towers. How can you not?
That's true. Very deadly sa may ilalim because of the big guys. Of course, the perimeter shooting. Ito si Larry Muyang. And we were talking about him earlier. Had an 18-point game 2 games ago. Itong si Muyang. Diba? On top of your 2 Justins, meron ka pang ganyan na isa pang malaki na very capable scorer din, Muyang.
Tama, sinabi mo, capable talaga. At sabi nga ni Muyang, baka pwede natin gawing triple tower. Pag pinagsama mo kami tatlo. Paseramer is going to lose it. Lead is just down to 1. Converge trying to take their first taste of the lead. Para time on their shot clock. Hindi ka na magmadali. 1 inside. You're going to have to respect his outside shooting. Tapos papatayin ka niya sa loob.
Well, the thing about that move, yung nilusutan niya, hindi mabagal na player yun, si Kevin Alas, pero he just burned the defense of Kevin Alas at yun naman din ang ginawa ni JB Mocon din sa kabila. Gandang atake sa basket, Anthony.
Sabi niya, yan, hindi na traveling. Back to 1-point lead para sa NLEX. 4.5 remaining sa ating unang quarter. 1 ulit. Nice Baltasar, he's got a medium range, and he showed it.
Alam mo, nung bagong dating siya sa PBA, he was firing up yung mga 12, 14 footers niya. He wouldn't make them, parang hindi pa siya sanay, pero nakikita natin, relax na ang isang Justin Baltasar. Easy elbow jump shot para sa kanya. Palitan ng mga kalamangan dito at this early stage of the ball game. The elbow J coming from Justin Baltasar.
At alam mo, pag si Juan na may dala ng bola, talagang tinitignan niya lahat ng kanyang mga teammates, and he likes to get the ball in their right spots.
May mga double-digit assist games to kasi he has a few triple-doubles na rin. A couple of triple-doubles. The win against Titan, his very first game, 15-10-11. He had a 17-10 and 12 game. Kompletong-kompleto yung kanyang laro. No? Well-rounded game, Juan Gomez Del Llano.
Lamang na naman ang isang Converge. One ulit. Looks for his shot. In and out at 3. Now the two backup bigs. Jolly, nasa loob na ngayon para sa Converge.
Gilos, no? Yung isa. Caralipios also on the floor. Ganda naman ang atake. JB Mocon. Alam mo, he just understands. There's no Berto Bolic. I just have to turn it on today.
Not to mention the fact na sabi niya, wala rin si Baltasar, wala rin si Arana. Not too much shot blocking.
Yes! Ganda ng recognition na yun. So umatake. So meanwhile, nagsosona na naman itong NLEX, mixing it up.
Ganda na naman ang ikot nila, Stockton. From 17 feet, masyado malakas. It falls to Amer. Paser, hindi kailangan magmadali. Finds Onmubere, who gets denied. Ano sabi ni Egulos? No shot blocking dito. Last line of defense there, Egulos gets the block.
May magandang supal. Let's see Egulos.
Time out on the floor. 14-13. Lamang ang NLEX.
Forward, pag wala tayong forward pass, get to the drop right away, ha? So illegal big drop roll. Yung big, maski nasaan ka, big. Maski nandito ka. Space the floor. Alright?
Welcome back to the City of Manila para sa laban ng Converge at ng NLEX. Tignan natin yung mga numero nitong si Justin Baltasar.
Jump hooks, may mga assists, may mga jump shots. Daming doubles galore actually. Parang mga 6 or 7, 14 points against Meralco, 6 of 12 ang kanyang mga field goals. May 7 boards lamang ang kanyang naitalanon. This is a loss against Meralco. Actually, back-to-back losses sila dyan na the game prior to that was rain or shine. Pero pinag-usapan natin kanina, try to get this win para win number 7 sila. And let the chips fall where they may na lang, di ba? Right pang mangyayari, Anthony.
Tama ka, Caralipio from the wing, no. Little shove there, but Arana not able to get that board to be able to go with the putback.
I like the banter between JB Mocon and the referee saying, tignan mo lang. Parang may parang meron siyang inaano na parang may humahawak sa kanya or tumutulak sa kanya. Tignan mo lang, tignan mo. Sabi na dun sa referee.
Alas, nakapasok na para dito sa Road Warriors. Using that pick from Onmubere. A little short there. Balik kay Alas. He'll get it back. 3. Yes!
That is a huge basket. Kailangan ang score. That's the first basket of Kevin Alas. Kailangan ang kanyang ang scoring na dito. Again, walang Berto Boli. Kailangan tulong-tulong sila para punuin ang pagkawala ng first medical team ng PBA, all PBA na Robert Boli.
Garcia, ibibigay Arana sa may labas. He found Stockton. Stockton hits a 3.
That's an assist. Natutumba na Justin Arana. Somehow, sabi ni Anthony, nahanap. And Stockton makes it. So that's an Arana assist na natutumba-tumba pa. And gets a board pa on the other side.
Onmubere will come up short there. Twice he's got him into the heart of the defense.
MJ Garcia.
Stockton will put up a 3. Not gonna get the roll. Good box out there from Onmubere.
So Anthony, we were talking about yung advantage, no? Going against some odds itong NLEX. Kaya ito, so far so good. They have a 1-point lead here and just try all throughout this game to keep it close, di ba? Para meron lang silang chance.
Amer sa may labas, no. Yan na naman si Fajardo doing what he does best. Gets his team another possession.
Mga sneaky plays lang ito, not si Dominic Fajardo. Ito yung assist ni Arana.
And the three-point shot is brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook.
He's making plays, ano? Not really scoring a lot of points is Justin Arana. Pero, yeah, just making plays.
Alas, using that pick. Trying to find his big man, Ramirez. Garcia with the steal. Finds his big man, and Arana scores.
Unang 2 puntos pa lamang itong si Justin Arana. Set up very nicely by MJ Garcia. Magaling MJ Garcia rin na yan. Anthony, very, very athletic point guard ng Converge.
Richie Rogers in the ball game for the first time. This is what he can do. Puts up a three. Masyado na malakas. Alas almost got to the ball. It does. Fajardo ngayon sa may loob. Kicks it back out. Another three. In and out. Stockton sees the time. Three for Garcia. That would have counted kung pumasok lang siya. Tapos ng ating unang quarter in a game. Both these squads desperately want to win. It's Converge up by 1, 18-17.
We are consistently ball picking with the wrong guy. Who are we? Okay lang si Balti. But it is always Balti. Sino ba dapat? Aquilos or Arana? Dom! Where's Dom? Dom! Tao mo si Arana. Ikaw dapat ang palaging pumipik. But you're always spreading out. Now you're on Balti. Yes, you can pick. But then you reverse the ball.
Ngayon, ito naman ang tignan natin. Si Kevin Alas coming off the bench. And his numbers and his play will be crucial, especially today. Katulad nga sinabi mo, dahil wala si Bolik.
Totally agree. Yeah, he has to put up these points today. Kevin Alas, nakita natin yung sense of urgency talaga. We have to see that in today's game. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists against TNT. Natalo po sila dyan. 50% na kanyang mga field goals. Pero maganda dito, he fired up a 3-pointer and he already made, he has 3 points in this ball game. And di ba, you know what they say, Anthony, the moment these scorers see that ball go through the net, medyo mare-relax na sila. And Kevin Ellis hoping tuloy-tuloy na siya.
And look at him throughout his career. You know he's a capable scorer.
Definitely. Previous game, Bolik missed a couple of games, yung initial 2 games ng NLEX. And when he came back, parang nangangapa pa siya ng konti. And Kevin Alas scored 26 points nung outing na yun. That was a win against Phoenix, 26. He had 26, 5 boards, and 3 assists. Kevin Alas, so we know he can score, Anthony, di ba?
Yes, he can. Kapalit Bahio, wala siyang pakialam kasi Justin Baltazar yung kanyang kaharap. Sabi niya, anong undersized?
Puro mga bedista on this side. Bahio, JB Mocon, Bolik who is in Thailand. There's Baser Amner is there. A whole bunch of San Beda boys on this NLEX squad.
At syempre, pasalamatan natin yung NLEX at saka yung TNT dahil pinahiram nga nila yung dalawang key players nila sa ating SEA Games lalo para sa Gilas Pilipinas.
Ayan na, semi-finals na tayo at good luck sa ating isa lahat ng ating mga athletes who are at the are in Thailand, Bangkok for the SEA Games.
Ginto ang ating hinahabol. Garcia with the floater, masyado lang malakas.
Thailand, ayusin nyo naman yung officiating, please.
Ayun na nga.
Please lang.
Roger, yes!
He's a specialist, my friend. Roger, wala pa nga si Herndon dyan on the floor, pero yung dalawang yan, they're there to provide for some 3-pointers, and Roger rings the bell.
Kasi ang sabi ni Baltasar, pag nakapasok na ako dito sa shaded area, wala na.
Eh, problema eh. Dalawang may andyan yung Twin Towers para dito sa Converge.
What do you do against that size?
Oo. Tapos parang nakasona pa itong si Justin Baltasar. So hindi na talaga makaka-operate. Mahirapan mag-operate sa ilalim via Bahiyos and the Mocon.
Grabe lang eh. Tatawag naman dito kay Justin Arana. Puntahan natin si Eileen.
Gentlemen, after starting slow in their last game, laking ginhawa ng Converge at they have managed to keep it close this time around. Kaso lang, despite this, there is continuous pressure from the coaching team to deliver. As seen in their latest huddle, ang sigaw ni Coach Raiko Toroman is to keep the pressure on the ball. Hindi niya nagugustuhan na walang fast break, kaya naman ang bilin niya ay fight for the inside play. Balik sa inyo.
Thanks a lot, Eileen. There's a steal here. Kakapasok pala ni Torres. Ito sabi niya, unahan ko na sila lahat dahil they didn't have numbers that time.
Parang Cyrus Torres saying, hindi lang ako a 3-point specialist, kaya ko rin umatake sa basket. Gives NLEX a nice 5-point lead.
To the wing, open 3. Short. Bahio with the release. Challenge pa siya nito si Stockton.
Gusto ko yung duelo ni Stockton. Feeling niya talaga kaya kabulin yung 4 steps ahead nitong si JB Bahio. Sabi ni Bahio, I don't think so.
Nakasoli. Opposite ka ba? Dito ka Balti. Pag umatake na to, kunin mo itong posisyon na to. Reverse mo muna. Basta-basta. Last stop yan ha. MJ! 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 Flash up. Isang reversal. Keep Arana. Flash up. Isang reversal. Keep Arana.
The PBA is in Bahrain. The captain is there, Xavier Lucero. The rain or shine Elastic Painters as well. And they've taken Bahrain by storm, and that's why nakita natin, hindi lang isa, kundi dalawa ang laro doon. 2 game days. Our game on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Bahrain time, which is 12 midnight. Mamaya-maya po. December 13, it's rain or shine up against the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings.
It's a very, very crucial game. Lalo na para sa Barangay Ginebra to try to make 6 wins. They are at 5 ngayon. Barangay Ginebra is 5 wins and 4 losses.
Kung makakapasok sila, that will formalize their entry into the quarterfinals.
And talagang tuluyan ng malalaglag ang Titan once they're able to win that game against rain or shine.
Once again, look at the extreme patience of Justin Baltasar. Alam niya mas malaki siya eh.
Tama ka. No need to rush tong Twin Towers na to. Nangingibabaw kami. We are much, much bigger than y'all. Sabi ni Justin Baltasar, making minced meat of those defenders sa ilalim.
Sabi niya, sasabit at sasabit kayo.
Long arms pa. Probably baka mga total 7 feet na yung haba ng mga galamay nito on that 6'8" frame.
Torres had to shoot a little higher on that one. But Ramirez will get the defensive rebound. Ikot na naman sila ng bola. Torres, extra pass. Ramirez for 3 will overshoot.
Brandon has just calmed down. We know he can hit that. Pero napakalakas ng kanyang tira from the right side corner.
Concepcion na atake. Gets denied. Bahio. He'll take it all the way.
Power forward with some small forward skills, diba? Easily putting the ball on the floor, court to court, easy left-handed layup, nice 7-point lead, the biggest ng ating ball game. They get another steal here, Anthony. Ooh, the drunk up nice.
Kita mo yung sentro nila, sumasabay dun sa kanila sa fast break.
love how Brandon Ramirez run and Richie Roger run and pick up itong nakafinish ng fast break na kanilang teammate na si Kevin Alas.
Watch it once again. Ito naman yung kanina kay Bahio. Sino yung kanya katabi? Si Ramirez pa rin. Just a 30-second timeout called here.
Breaking this a little open, Anthony, a 9-point lead para sa NLEX, 31-22. We were talking about Barangay Ginebra kanina and sinabi mo nga formalizes yung kanilang entry dun sa mga magka-quarterfinals, ano? Yung mga tatawid ng quarterfinals, you were talking about it. And yung mangyayari doon, magkikita pa sila ng Titan na the very last game itong elimination round natin, yun yung mga na-cancel na games nung bagyong Uwan.
Tama.
So lalaro pa sila. But if Barangay Ginebra wins that date, yung Bahrain game, yun na nga, pasok na sila. 10 fast break points para sa NLEX. Dalawang putos pa lamang off the fast break para sa Converge.
A lot of live turnovers ang binibigay dito ng Converge. Garcia inside, Baltasar.
Unstoppable, unblockable, yung mga tira na gano'n. Ganyan yung size mo, tapos jump hook. Pero kanina, sorry, sa UAAP, si Michael Phillips may jump hook. Zero palpal ng foreigner ng UAAP. Anyway, congratulations to Lasal, winning it all sa UAAP.
Yung isa na kampiyon sa world of basketball. And these two squads trying to be able to fight for the Philippine Cup here sa PBA. Yan na naman si Baltasar. Sino pipigil sa kanya sa loob?
Exactly. Just going up strong, di ba? Straight up. Si Bahio nandun, naka-challenge naman. Dalawang kamay, vertical siya. Pero wala, easy finish pa rin para dito kay Justin Baltasar. Faulty.
Torres sa may labas. Finds Ramirez. The handoff. Bahio. Nieto. Nice move. Floater. Masyado malakas.
How many rebounds is Baltasar? That's 8 boards na, my friend.
Easily a double-double. Wala pa tayong half.
Kaya nga. 7 minutes pa natitira dito sa ating second quarter. Ganda naman ng timing ni Matt Nieto dun sa steal na yon. Nung nakatalikod yung nagdi-dribble na Baltasar.
Torres is gonna try to make his move. Foul kay Juan.
I'm seeing the usual grit nitong NLEX squad. This is a squad na, again, wala namang masyadong malalaki, but still made it to 6 wins, Anthony. Diba? Yun nga, 6 wins and 4 losses sila with a lineup like this. Walang legitimate na sentro. Because, you know, they play with a lot of energy and they're a very gritty squad, itong NLEX. And I'm seeing that grit today, Anthony.
Yun ang sinasabi nga, you have to play to your strengths.
Correct.
Their strength is guard play. Mocon taking his time here. Stepping through, mawawala yung bola. It's now a 3-on-2, 4-on-2 fast break. Arana, that might be a travel.
Yeah, that's a travel.
He's gonna have to put that ball on the floor.
Tama. Parang huminto siya, nag-jump stop siya with 2 feet, and then nag-1-2 siya. So,
that's a second traveling call. Gonna be whistled here on Arana. That should have been a layup. That was a 4-on-1 break.
Kaya nga, nilabas muna siya. Si Muyang na naman in his place.
And Perez sa may loob. Again, nailang siya dun sa shot blocking ability ni Baltasar. Baltasar leading the break. Concepcion says, relax lang. Gamitin natin yung ating mga malalaki. 1 for 3, no.
It's good boxing out coming from Sydney on Wubera, making sure ito na naman, susundot si rebounders mentality. Malaki ako, susundutin ko yan papunta sa akin. Pero smart play magmula kay Sydney, getting that defensive rebound.
Mocon. Stolen here by Juan. GDL. Concepcion. Foul itatawag dun kay Sydney. That was clear. Binabaan niya. He tried to go for the block.
Archie Concepcion hits the floor hard, pero walang problema. Dalawang free throws coming up para sa rookie ng Converge.
Free throws for Archie Concepcion.
Yung energy talaga ng NLEX, kailangan talaga if they want to be able to steal this game off of Converge. I say steal because yun ang top of the coverage we were talking about, diba? This size advantage para sa Converge.
Yamado talaga dapat ang Converge.
Oo.
Just because of that sheer size inside.
Grabe yung rotation ng bigs nila, di ba?
Hindi pa ginagamit si Vic Manuel.
Wala pa, oo. The two Justins, you got Muyang, you got Egilos. Meron pang ang Ronan Santos. Ang daming malalaki dyan.
Chris! Right, Chris, ha? Right, let's break muna tayo, brother. Puro pressure eh. Let's break, ha? Baka bak 1-2-1-1 yan. Pag may tao dito, huwag ka kumat, ha? Reverse. Move forward. Clear. Pag walang tao dito, okay lang. Alright? On twist. Oli. Okay lang. Oli, dito ka mag-start sa kaliwa. Para pagka ganun mo, ibigay mo kay Matt. Flare screen tayo. Ipapasa doon, ipapasa sa'yo. Para pag
Let's take a look at the numbers of Robert Bolick. At ito ang nawawala para sa NLEX. Hindi lang sa gabing ito, pero nung isang araw pa.
Oo nga. Well, we mentioned kanina, first all PBA first team po yan. So, ang laking kawalan nitong Berto Bolick. 16.5 points per game. 4.5 boards. Look at the assists, my friend. 8.6 assists, di ba? May 1.3 steals pa. Etong si Berto Bolick.
And he's the heart and soul of this team. No question about it.
Oo. That's their number one threat talaga. Kaya yun na nga, just the guys sa NLEX is recognizing na wala siya. Just have to, diba, punuin yung mga nawawalang puntos, mga nawawalang assist na yan. Sino-sino yan? Sino Torres, diba? Torres,
And if you've been watching the
Alas.
SEA Games,
Oo.
alam mo malaking tulong si Bolick para sa atin. Kung wala siya, baka natalo tayo sa Vietnam.
Definitely.
Bahia with the jumper, rims out.
Siyempre, yung mga kalaban, pinag-aaralan din yung mga tape niya. Pinanunod yung PBA, paano maglaro yung mga players, di ba? Ng yung mga SEA Game players dito sa PBA, like Bolick. And he's just such a threat. Ito na naman yung unguardable, unblockable jump hook nitong si Justin Baltasar.
In that particular instance, hindi nag-double ang NLEX. Sabi ni Baltasar, sige.
Single coverage
ipapasok ko talaga to.
Single coverage kayo,
Bahio left open for this one. Will come up short though. One. Gonna run their offense, looking once again for their big man. Baltasar sets the pick. Shawnee caught on the baseline. Shot clock at 7. Here's Baltasar once again. That's really going to be impossible to block. That high? And he knows it.
Yes. Those long arms. That was a beautiful pass coming from Juan Gomez de Leon. Yung makikita mo ang ganda pass. At kasi tinan mo yung kilos ni Baltasar. Just straight all the way to the... Di ba hindi yung kailangan mag-pause to pick up a pass? Hindi. Just straight to the rim. Galing pumasa ni Juan GDL din. Kaya nagdo-double digits din sa assist. No? He's just pinpoint. It's just pinpoint passing mula sa kanya.
Hindi lang yun, di ba? He's had a couple of games na triple-double pa.
Yes. Ito na yung 15-10 double-double. May 420 pa tayo dito sa first half. Monster numbers na kagad for
Yan ang pinag-usapan natin. Di ba? Sabi natin na wala pang halftime, double-double. Ayun na nga.
Galing mo. You're a prophet. Anthony Sutay. Oops, may bumabaligtad doon. Si Muyang.
Collision there. Inside and Torres once again. He's lethal from the outside.
Interesting, bumangga si Muyang dito kay Sidney Onmubere, who's not really a big man, pero malaki pa ang katawan. So, tumba si Larry Muyang.
Release pass. De Los Santos with a fadeaway no. Baltasar once again. goes to the left hand. Not that time. And he looks tired.
Wow, ito yung pinag-uusapan natin. Junel Policarpio finishes nicely sa open court is Poli.
Balik na naman sa 5 ang kalamangan. Going back to their big man. Extra pass, Shawnee Winston. 3. Masyado na malakas. Nieto clears. And he'll push. Finds Policarpio. Policarpio in the open court. Finds Torres.
Ganda sa, would have been huge, no? Nice three-pointer sana. Ganda na pagka-setup ni Policarpio sa kanya.
That's automatic for Shawnee.
Yes, sir.
Policarpio once again.
Yeah. So hard to stop, my friend. So hard to stop.
Especially in the open court. At nakita niya, gwardiya lang yung kanyang katapat.
Correct. Kahit dalawa silang gwardiya dyan. Na maliliit. I think that was Juan Gomez-Liliano and De Los Santos. Inatake niya again those big strides. How do you stop that? Pinaul na lamang siya. 2 free throws coming up para kay Policarpio.
Magsabay pa kayo.
Parang ganun. Magaling na finisher. Malakas na finisher itong si Junel Policarpio.
Well, he talked about his free throws. Let's see if he can hit it. Yan na nga.
This is a problem.
Ito yung pinag-uusapan ng partner ko. When the muscle man is checking back in. Tignan mo naman lahat ng mga kuna na kanyang pinaglaruan. PBA career best averages of 16.2 points per ball game, 6 rebounds, 2 assists in 21 minutes of action.
Wow. You know,
punta natin si Eileen muna.
Okay.
Dalawang araw pa lang nag-e-ensayo si Vic Manuel kasama ang Converge dahil galing nga daw siya sa 3-week-long na vacation. Not to worry though because he feels like conditioning is still intact given that he was actively playing in another league. Now that he's officially back in the PBA, ang sigaw niya, it feels good to be here because nothing can compare. He's looking forward to the competition they will be having and in saying so, he knows na ang hinihingi lang sa kanya is to bring the veteran presence all while leading the big men. Ika nga ni Vic, utak ang advantage ko dito, especially being someone with his extensive experience. Balik sa inyo.
Eileen, on cue on cue ka dahil ito na kaagad ay bucket magmula dito kay Muscleman Vic Manuel. Hindi naman ako naniniwala na utak lang ang paggagana. Malakas pa naman ito. 38 years old, okay, pero malakas pa rin yan. Napangalanan ka pang Muscleman.
Isa pa yun.
These are very important free throws magmula kay Sidney Onrubere. So some breathing room lang para to try to keep Converge at bay. At sila may control ng ball game na to, NLEX.
Now they move JDL to the 2 position. A little bit too strong. Offensive foul itatawag dito kay Larry Muyang. They say he's pushing off.
Hinawi ata itong si Junel Policarpio in the process. So offensive foul itong si Larry Muyang.
One will take a seat. Stockton in his place.
Ayun yung tulak ko. Actually, tinulak pala niya was si Dominic Fajardo.
Fajardo may tangan na bola. Finds Roger.
Stockton gusto ng challenge.
Well, the coaches might not want to be able to use it this early. Nakita mo sabi ni Delta, wag na.
Bumalik ka na doon. Dumipensa ka na ano.
Gusto mo bumalik sa bench? Ibabalik ko si Juan.
Dumipensa ka.
Tama na. Policarpio inside. Taking advantage of the much smaller Shawnee Winston.
Nang sa ganon, na sinabi mong the much smaller Shawnee Winston, that's the correct play. Di ba? Dahil ito na yung mismatch. Yun naman yun eh. You move the ball around, you try to look for a mismatch. At yun ang nakita ni Junel Policarpio. That advantage in size. 2 big free throws, yun ang problema. 51%. Ayun nga yung 51% mo, Anthony.
That was actually a while ago, was Archer versus Archer.
Yeah.
At nagsama yan sa team. Nagsabay sila.
Interesting.
Shawnee Winston and Policarpio.
Bubulungan sila. Kahit they're on opposite sides, sabi nila sa isa't isa, champion tayo, brother.
Congrats.
Congrats, brother.
Sino sa atin ang twice to beat? Malalaman natin kung sino mananalo. May pagkakataon. Hindi pa sigurado. Once again, the muscle man will give it up. Two-man game. Shawnee. That's going to be a charge. Will they want to challenge this?
Alam mo, ganun pa man. Ako, I call him Shawnee Buckets. Problema, 3 points lang siya nung nakaraan. Pero yung mga key, these are movements of pure scorers. Pero well, he just slams into Kevin Alas ng puntong yun. Nasaktan si Kevin doon.
And you can't extend the elbow.
Oo, nag-extend ng elbow nga.
Policarpio once again. That time using the pick. Almost lost it. Nakawala pa rin. The floater short.
Whew. Still have a 5-point lead though, and Lex, tingnan natin if they're gonna get a defensive stop right here. This is... Wala yung mga starters ng Converge on the floor. Oh, it's just Alex Stockton. Of course, Shawnee Winston is there to provide for the points. Interesting 5 on the floor for Converge. No? Manuel, and then Muyang. And then JL De Los Santos. Sabay-sabay sila.
Winston's gonna come up short on that first free throw. Let's take a look at his first 9 games, 14 points. Medyo inalat siya laban sa Meralco.
4 pala against Meralco. That's so not the Shawnee Buckets na I know. No? Yung 4 puntos na yun. Have to try to set him up from time to time. Then you know he's going to contribute it. Si Shawnee Winston.
30-second timeout itatawag ng NLEX dito. Under a minute remaining sa ating second quarter.
Nice little 4-point lead here para sa NLEX. Sila pa rin ang may control dito, Anthony. Sometimes you see some mga units on the floor tulad ng sinasabi natin about Converge, no? Yung 5 on the floor para sa kanila. Sean is there to provide for some offense. Minsan kurso natin ng mga coaches yan eh. Sa practice, pasasabihin nila sa ibang coaches, coach, din mo, ito yung try natin itong 5 kong to, ha? Merong isa sa mga si Danny Ay or itong si paring Willie natin wanting to try itong unit na to on the floor para sa Converge. Tingnan natin kung gagana.
Apo pa rin ang kalamangan dito ng NLEX. They've got possession. Once again, tignan natin yung team standings. At itong dalawang kupunan nandun sa may gitna.
Okay na si SMB Rain or Shine, 8-2 dun sa taas. TNT, they have a chance to make 8. They're the only other team that can make 8 wins sa Anthony. Tapos eto na, bunched up at 6-4. Meralco, Converge, Magnolia, and NLEX. And again, you just want to try to make the 7, and you mentioned it kanina, just strengthens your chances to be top 4. Pero yun na yun, pag mga naka-7 sila, then we go to the scorecards na, yung winner over the other na Anthony, di ba?
Tsaka yung mga quotient system.
Yes,
that's when all those numbers will come into play.
Correct.
They see the play drawn up here. They find Fajardo. Will attack inside, get denied. Time for 1 possession each. Stockton will come up short. Good defense also put up there.
Yes.
1 stop each.
Parang multiple possessions pa to kasi 27 seconds. Titingnan natin eh. Ito na si Robbie Herndon, the specialist para sa NLEX. Of course, they're gonna try to set him up. Try for a 3-pointer, of course, is... Naalala mo si Roel Gomez?
Tama. The Cebuano.
Kahit mga ilang seconds lang. Pero alam niya yung kanyang role kay Tim Cone sa Alaska dati. Basta pupukul akong 3 points. And may success siya doing that. Making his 3-pointers kahit sa mga dying seconds ng isang laro.
Here's inside. Sidney Rivera will just challenge.
And that's a positive, getting a foul off of Egilos. 2 free throws coming up. And he's hoping to make a couple of free throws para, again, to keep Converge at bay. Merong quick substitution dito. Junel Policarpo, ipapasok pa ni Coach.
Malamang, lalabas ulit si Herndon. Pinasok siya for offense. Ayan na nga.
Coach Anthony, you're the man.
Kailangan mo siya doon para sa depensa eh.
Yes, yes. Good call. Tapos din si Brandon Ramirez.
I think they're just saving the fouls of Brandon kasi kakailanganin talaga siya.
Oh, yeah,
Pag pumasok na talaga si Arana.
Dalawa na ipasok ni Sydney. Very nice.
Both teams in the penalty, so no more fouls that they can give. Concepcion. Huling tira daw. Game clock says 9 seconds. 6 na lang. Two-man game with Manuel. De Los Santos inside. Forces the issue. That's a good stop. Roger. Good line. Masyado lang malakas. Nice block there by Sydney.
Well, we're seeing that grit na pinag-uusapan natin. A gritty NLEX squad coming out to play. First half pa lamang po ito, pero NLEX with a nice 6-point lead.
Tignan natin yung mga highlights ni Bahio. Solid job here by JB. Kita mo yung kanyang mga numero. 9 points, 4 boards.
Definitely gonna need yung kanyang scoring and rebounding para sa larong ito. We have a couple of more quarters for him to try to do that, Anthony.
Tapos na ang dalawang quarter dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium. At lamang ang kupunan ng NLEX 41-35 sa CONVERGE FIBERXERS.
Amazing, you know. I think that's probably the biggest part of what we get to do when we get to go to new places, see new people, inspire them, and just bring joy to them. You know, that's better than what we do on the court. You know, I mean, it's a byproduct, but it's fulfilling for sure.
First time ko makapunta dito sa Bahrain and makapaglaro for the PBA, and yun nga, to inspire other people, to touch other people's lives. Lahat yon through PBA, lahat yon through talent na we are blessed with. So we're just trying to give it back to the people, to the PBA who gave us the opportunity to do that. And sana makatouch kami ng lives ng other people and may ma-inspire din kaming mga tao.
Sobrang saya kasi ito yung pinaka-bonus ng trip namin eh. Makita yung mga kababayan natin na OFW. Alam naman natin na isa sila sa mga hero na tinuturing natin pagdating sa pag mga kababayan natin. Yung mga punta dito para may pakita yung galing ng Pinoy, yung larong Pinoy sa kapwa natin mga Pinoy, yung pinaka-fulfilling. Parang sa mga legacy na pwede mong maiiwan sa karir mo kasi kapwa mo Pinoy nanonood tapos nakakapanood sa'yo tapos nagpapakita mo sa kanila kung ano meron ng isang Pinoy.
Yeah, everyone that's out here for the holidays, away from their family and friends and providing for the ones back home, we thank you for what you do. You know, your sacrifice does not go unnoticed, and we're just hoping that this holiday season we can bring a little bit of home to you. So looking forward to seeing you there, and thank you so much.
Well, to the Filipino community here in Bahrain, maraming salamat sa mainit niyo pong pagtanggap sa amin. Kahit malayo kami sa mga family namin, hindi namin maramdaman dahil sa init ng pagtanggap nyo and supportan nyo. And excited kami maglaro in front of you guys. Sakto, swerte kami. 2 laro po yung magagawa namin and malalaro namin in front of you. So, sana po magkita-kita tayo doon.
Lahat ng mga kababayan natin dito sa Bahrain, ng mga OFW, Merry Christmas sa inyo lahat. Alam ko yung sakripisyo nyo sa mga pamilya nyo sobra-sobra, pero talagang tinitake nyo yon para maging maganda ang buhay ng mga pamilya nyo sa Pinas. So Merry Christmas at sana ma-enjoy nyo pa rin kahit wala kayo sa Pinas.
It's been an eventful day 1 here at the Kingdom of Bahrain at napakainat na naging pagtanggap ng ating mga kababayan. Kitang-kita yung ngiti at tuwa sa kanilang mga mukha and even from our different teams. At lahat ng ito, parte ng PBA at 50. As the PBA holds its very first official game here in Bahrain, isa sa pinakaunang activities ng ating mga kuponan is to make a courtesy call to the Philippine ambassador in Bahrain, and His Excellency gave our teams a warm welcome.
As expected naman, very organized and actually top class, no? I mean, high quality service na binibigay sa atin. The most important thing right now is really for, to think about our kababayan who's really gonna spend time, di ba, to watch us. Malaking bagay din to para sa amin. And hopefully this is not the first and the last para sa amin, no? Para sa akin, lalo na sa coach. So it's opportunity to make basically our kababayans, mostly our OFWs kababayan, mapasaya sila, no? Again, to be an inspiration to them and to make them happy. So para sa inyo po itong ginagawa namin ito. Sana mag-enjoy po kayong lahat.
I mean, it's a great opportunity, not just for myself, but for the league. Our kababayans all over the country, especially in this region. I think there's an influx of Filipinos here, not just in Bahrain, but in Dubai, in Qatar, and all over UAE. So to be able to play here, put on a show, and bring a sense of kind of community, especially during the holidays, right? Everybody wants to feel closer to home, and luckily we're able to bring home closer to them. So we're excited to be here. Really excited, not just play, but to be here at the embassy, to really tap in with the community, and not just at home. It's really inspiring. It's inspiring for us as players. It inspires us to go out and put on a show and play to the best of our abilities. Yes, first off, to the entire Filipino community here in Bahrain, thank you so much for welcoming us here. We hope you continue to make you all proud by the performance that we put on in the games, and we pray for all your families and friends during this holiday season. May this find you well, safe and healthy, and God bless.
Well, truly honored and talagang sobrang blessed kami no, na isa kami sa napili na maglaro dito sa Bahrain. Well, of course, alam natin, no, yung mga kababayan natin dito, bihira din kaming makita. So, we're pretty much excited sa mga games and sabi ko kanina, yung mga kababayan natin na nalulungkot, no? I think sobrang blessed namin, no? Kasi yung mga fans sinasabi nila swerte sila. I think mas swerte kami, no, na mapakita sa kanila at mapasaya sila kung paano kami maglaro. Sa lahat ng mga kababayan namin sa Bahrain, sana mapasaya namin kayo at lalo-lalo na nitong parating na Pasko. Maraming salamat po and magkita-kita po tayo lahat sa mga games.
It will have a very nice impact for them. I think they'll be excited about it. I mean, Philippines is well known as a basketball nation. I think alongside boxing, I think, and this is a good opportunity to bring basketball and PBA, to bring it here closer to the Filipinos. It'll make them happy, and it's not just also the games, it's a fellowship, and it's bring a piece of the Philippines to Bahrain, and the community would definitely appreciate that. Okay. Well, to the PBA, thank you for bringing the games here, giving this opportunity to our kababayans and to the community here, and hope we'll get a very good outcome, because as the Bahrain Basketball Association told me, if we got good feedback from here, they're willing to help support their local partners here from our community who help organize this, bring further games here in Bahrain. And to the Filipino community, come, go out, watch the games, relax, especially this is holiday coming up. It's the National Day of Bahrain. So one way to spend your holiday, to relax and let off some stress by cheering and your favorite team, or at least enjoying the spectacle of the games itself live. Thank you.
Halftime dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium at lamang ng 6 ang kupunan ng NLEX, 41-35. And Jolly, alam mo, most of this game, lumamang naman ito. Lamang talaga ito kupunan ng NLEX. But at the same time, the biggest question here is, kakayanin man lang to, shall we say, stop the onslaught of the bigs dito Converge, because you can see that's exactly what they were trying to do in the second half. They were pounding it inside.
Kaya magiging very interesting yung coming 2 quarters natin. Pero nakita naman natin yung sense of urgency. Natin sinasabi natin yung grit nitong NLEX. This is why they have a nice 6-point lead. You have to look at the default sa akin ng field goals. You have to look at the field goals. 37% for NLEX and 31% lamang para sa Converge. Free throws, NLEX attacking the basket. 15 attempts, making 11 of those. Pwede na, 73%. Pero very, very important, di ba? Umatake dahil may mga malalaking sumasalubong doon. Fast break points, 13 fast break points para sa NLEX. And then the bench ng NLEX also ready and coming to play here. 16-10 yan, Anthony.
Leading scorers for both these squads. Justin Baltasar leading all scorers with 15 points. Si Juan has 5. Larry Muyang, 4 coming off the bench. And Shawnee Winston with 3. Sa kabilang panig, a little bit more balanced. Bahia with 9. Torres with 8. Kevin Alas and Brandon Ramirez with 5 and 4 respectively.
Would be nice to continue to attack the baskets if you're NLEX. Again, those 15 attempts from the free throw line, mahalaga yun. Di ba kasi, of course, wala nang banta yun. We're talking about the discrepancy in yung size. Malalaki po talaga yung Converge. Pinangungunahan itong si Hot Sauce Juan Gomez de Liaño. They're just a solid lineup, Anthony. So if you're NLEX, you just want to continue that nice energy na lalo na yung pinakawalan nila ng second quarter. That was 24-17, winning that nicely. And yeah, very, very important sa second half. Dahil yan ang mga kalaban mo, the Behemoths, the Justin Aranas, the Justin Baltasars, and a host of other na mga magagaling na mga malalaki on that Converge side.
Alam mo, Jolly, one of the main reasons kung bakit yun ang tanong ko is because obviously you can see that they're gonna go once again to Baltasar, they're gonna go to Arana if he's a little bit healthier here in the second half. Pero ang problema, magkakaroon ng foul trouble ngayon itong kupunan ng mga malalaki. Hindi na nga sila ganun kalaki, but they're holding their own. But in the end, when it gets to the fourth quarter, hindi lang yun, pagod na sila. At the same time, their main big men like Ramirez, Bahio, might be in foul trouble already.
Tama ka. At ganun, dahil sa ganun, importante dyan yung mga zone busters tulad nitong sila, itong mga may outside shooting. Cyrus Torres has to hit some outside shots. Nieto, Kevin Alas, of course. Even the bigs, yung capable of shooting mga 3-pointers like Brandon Ramirez. Very important for them to hit yung mga perimeter baskets nila.
Torres sa may labas. Naghahanap na naman ng pwesto. Here's Policarpio trying to take advantage of that size mismatch. Comes up with a floater here.
Interesting.
Falling away.
Was that a 3 or a long 2 lang?
Long
para
2.
Dito kay Policarpio. Struggling from the free throw line. He's 51% pero hits a funky long 2-pointer. Fading away pa, Anthony. That's a rhythm basket na lang yan para kay Junel Policarpio.
Clemente tries to answer back. Kent. Two players jostling for that rebound at mawawala yung bola sa NLEX.
Sakit naman nun. It has to be total concentration when you go against a team like Converge. Dapat kanila na yun. A bunch of white shirts. Pero parang sa gigil nila to try to get that rebound. And nawala.
Concepcion, he's not gonna get it. He's gonna touch that one last and babalik na naman yung bola dito sa NLEX.
Some specialists on the floor para dito sa Converge. Clemente also is there for some nice 3-point baskets. Titingnan natin if they will be able to set him up.
Well, the thing is they might go back to Policarpio. Ito na si Torres. Naghahanap ng pwesto. Policarpio on the outside. Asking for a pick, doesn't get it. Nice swing. Ramirez. Twisted the leg.
Oh, nga. Nawala ito. Oh, they get a steal, Anthony.
They kick it out. Nieto for 3. Bang!
Smart basketball magmula kay Policarpio. Hindi na pinilit. He had a little 8-footer na there. Pero I see a wide open Matt Nieto, teammate of mine. Big 3-pointer. And then back to a 11 point. This is the biggest lead ng ating ball game. Itong 11.
One inside, gets away. Extreme quickness there, can't be stopped.
Oo nga. Ganda na pagka-handoff sa kanya nitong si Justin Arana. Easy left-handed layup magmula kay Juan GDL.
Foul ito tawag kay Juan. Gomez de Liani there, picking up his first personal foul. That's second, check that, and the first team foul. This 3-point shot is brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook.
Very nice setup of Policarpio to Matt Nieto.
Almost a good pass. Bahio can't find any space. That was a fishing expedition.
And that's what happens when you have defenders like big boy Justin Baltasar underneath. Alahoin lang yung wild na lang yung ititira mo. Pero still, NLEX with this nice 9-point lead, Anthony.
Let's go to Eileen.
Gentlemen, Converge has the capacity to show that they have three-level scoring. Pero at the half, it seems that they are struggling activating that trailing in fast break points 13-4, all while shooting at 11% from the three-point line. Kaya naman during halftime, ang mensahe ni Coach Franco Atienza is we are doing average on defense but our offense needs to get going. Nakakuha naman sila ng open shots kaso lang napakaraming turnover. So this second half, the priority is in limiting that. Now for NLEX coach Borgie Yermida commended the Road Warriors for executing their game plan flawlessly. Ika nga niya, alam namin we can't win with half-court sets, so the key is just to continuously execute their zone to perfection, then making Converge's strength their weakness, which means making Converge pay with their running game. Balik sa inyo.
Thanks a lot, Eileen. Concepcion. That's another fourth shot here. Galing kay Bahio.
Yeah. Then a nice leak out magula kay Archie Concepcion. Easy bucket para sa kanya. 5-point difference here.
Ramirez will misfire. And Nieto to the rescue.
Broken place lang di ba? This is how NLEX is able to stay afloat. It's just heads-up basketball. Just landing in the hands of Matt Nieto there. Easy 8-footer na pabanda yung tira niya. That's money para dito kay Matt Nieto.
Juan able to save that one. Marami pang oras sa kanilang shot clock. 3, not gonna drop. Once again, the two bigs just lording it over.
That's what they should do. Try to attack the basket na kagad habang di pa nakakababa yung dalawang big boys ng Converge. Dahil pag andyan na sila dyan sa block, wala na. Hirap na umatake sa ilalim.
Bahio there from the wing. That's his specialty. Hitting from around the perimeter.
Yes.
Hindi pinepwersa mo, kalabo mo si Baltasar.
Sa magandang 7-point breathing room na naman ito para sa NLEX. They need a nice defensive stop right here.
Concepcion will launch from deep.
The specialist para sa Converge. Clemente, and this is Archie Concepcion hitting a nice three-pointer.
Policarpio na naman. Waiting for the defense to react. If not, he'll take the shot himself. Finds Torres. Bahio ulit. Masyado na malakas. But they got the shot that they wanted.
Yes.
1 will be fouled. 2 free throws para dito kay Gomez Teliano.
The Converge is just hanging around, my friend. It's a 4-point difference.
Right now, let's see this play. Close to a 4. Long 3-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. 4 na lang ang lamang dito ng NLEX. 2 free throws pa. Galing kay Juan.
Talagang ipapamando mo si Juan. Okay lang na ball dominant siya. You will let him handle the ball kasi he just makes the right decisions. Diba? Just when to attack the basket, when to pass it to a teammate. Kanina lang nakita natin yung magandang setup papunta dito kay Archie Concepcion. Big 3-pointer.
Masyado malakas.
Juan Gomez Diliano with 4 assists na rin dito sa ating ball game.
But he hates himself whenever he misses free throws. May loob Fajardo. Falling just short.
Para sa mga scorers, ano yan yung no mag-miss na mga free throws. Grabe kantsawan ng yung mga magagaling shoot in general.
Under 7 minutes to be played here. Pwede silang tumabla with a 3 or come to within 1. Ayan na si Concepcion. And an offensive foul is going to be called here. And he might have to be, he's going to get a warning also for his reaction after that
Ganun
call.
ba? Pero sabi ng ating mga officials, he stuck his foot out. Titignan natin. Pero minsan it's the, yung ibang player, parang normal motion nila yung medyo may nakalabas na patingnan natin. Ha?
Well, they're going to challenge it. Sabi ni Coach Delta, kaya ako nga, ito yung gusto ko eh. Kaya ako talaga inantay yung challenge eh. Kanina, di ba, si Stockton, humihingi siya ng challenge. Sabi niya,
Pinalayas. Layas, ako na bahala.
Ako yung coach. I'm saving it for instances like this.
Tama rin naman, di ba? If you see it na, if you see na parang very glaring na, di ba? If it's time to use your judgment then as a coach.
And a while ago, that was actually just for possession. Here, if they reverse the call, that's 3 points. Tabla tayo.
At titingnan natin, ha?
This will be a big call. This could nullify that 3 or tie things up here.
So it's either going to be an offensive foul, not counted ang 3-pointer, or basket yung 3-pointer ni Archie Concepcion, which will be huge. I think that will tie the ball game. Hindi pa naman nabibilang, ano?
Hindi pa dahil it was nullified. Here's the call.
After po ng review, there's an illegal contact on Archie Concepcion. There's a foot extension. Therefore, the challenge of Converge is not successful.
Well, kinain ko yung sinabi ko, yung motion na sinasabi. Some players may motion na nakalabas ang paa ng kaunti, hindi kaunti yun, nakalabas talaga ng naka-extend yung kay Archie Concepcion. So, pero yung reaction niya ganun kasi pakiramdam niya, motion niya yun eh. Motion niya ni Archie gives Anthony Sontay a big smile here. Katropa rin natin na si Archie Concepcion eh.
So the 3 will not count. Lamang pa rin ang NLEX ng tatlo rito. Torres with a floater. Yes, extending that lead back up to 5.
Magaling na scorer dito si Cyrus Torres. When he's on. One of the many streaky players in the PBA is Cyrus Torres.
1. They'll go inside. This is a nice matchup. Talk about 2 players that can bang with each other. And again, how do you stop the offensive rebounding when you've got Muyang on the other side?
Kaya nga eh. As Brandon Ramirez nagigigil because he knows he made a nice defensive stop on Justin Arana. Kaso it landed in the hands of Larry Muyang.
Archo ha! Okay? Archo tayo. Right? Double Archo. Big to big rotation. Clear? Pag nag-Archo kayo, bumaba kayo sa ilalim. Kaagad para hindi masyadong matira dito yung small. Alright? Pag Archo, boom, ilalim. And then rotate.
Same no
para
double
makabalik.
na
Ha?
Same no double pa rin na natin.
Wala muna. Pag naka-score si Arana ng isang beses, saka nyo dobolin.
Cyrus Torres spreading the floor here for his squad, but also playing defense. Look at those numbers, 10 points, 4 out of 7 from the field, very good percentage.
Yes, sir. Tapos hindi nag-miss from the free throw line. Again, has a penchant for just some well-timed baskets. Kanina, yung kanyang huling basket, yung magandang floater niya from the left side baseline. So, some nice contributions. And again, also, di ba, yung in their minds is, wala yung king, yung lion namin eh. Wala si Bolick eh, di ba? Kailangan talaga namin bunuin yung kanyang, yung mga nawawalang mga puntos at kanyang mga kanyang facilitating.
52-47 on the line here is Larry Muyang. They've got a multitude of bigs talking about Converge.
Diba?
At dinagdagan pa nila.
Saka
ng
hindi
isang
yung
veterano.
yung mga malalaking, mga magagaling. Kasi meron tayong tinatawag na mga serviceable, sets, di ba, big boy mo can set screens, play defense, mga ganon, and get rebounds. Ito mga magagaling shumut eh. Yung dalawang Baltasar, Larry Muyang, again, I mentioned that I think he had 18 points 2 games back. Pero di ba, it just shows na marunong din score.
So may labas pa rin ng bola. Foul's going to be called on Concepcion. It's sticking a little too close.
Ganito lang ang difference natin, no? Just 4-point ball game, 1 possession. Ganun lang to eh, di ba? 2 possessions, biggest lead was 11 at 1 point. Pero yeah, Converge is hanging around as we look at MJ Garcia re-entering this ball game, giving 1 GDL a breather muna. Kagaling din ng mga point guard naman ng dalawang point guard na yan.
They've got a complete lineup. They have shooters, they have wings.
Exactly, top to bottom sila.
Torres with another floater, yes.
Scorer din talaga, di ba? Nice little runner from number 77, Cyrus Torres.
Approaching the 5-minute mark, it's ating third. Tirak agad ni Concepcion, sabi niya, hindi ko na ilalabas yung aking paa.
Tinakin ko na yung paa ko, ha? Ref, ha? My goodness. Same spot, no? Same result. Pero yung kanina nga natawagan ng offensive foul.
Torres with back-to-back shots.
Yeah. 14 points para dito kay Cyrus Torres. A big lift pagmula kay Torres.
Concepcion spinning, is gonna come up short to that one.
Medyo wild that time yung tiran kang si Archie Concepcion.
And you're playing to the hands of the defense. They're trying to avoid getting it to your big men. Stockton on the break. Stockton inside. Well, he had Arana on the break at hindi niya binigay sa kanyang big man.
The drunken master. Nice left-handed finish magmula kay Kevin Nilas. Masakit para sa Converge. Sabi mo nga, Stockton missed a pass sana. Baka meron silang layup off of Justin Arana. In turn, this is what happened. The left-handed scoop shot magmula kay Kevin Alas.
Attack from the fast break. It's okay. We are good. We need 2 stops in a row. We will be in the game.
Nagbabalik tayo dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium and currently NLEX leads 58-51. With Robert Bollick still at the SEA Games, Kevin Alas is making sure to double up on the leadership that he will be showing on the court today. Ika nga ni Kev, because Robert is so talented, one guard can't make up for it. It is obvious that he will be taking the helm in terms of guiding this team today. But in saying so, he also challenges the guards to bring in the collective effort. Dahil para nga kay Kevin, yung scoring kayang mag-replicate ng marami sa kanila doon. Pero yung mas importanteng magawa nila ay dumepensa, limiting Converge to below 20 points per quarter. Balik sa inyo.
So they've been given a target below 20 points per quarter. Right now, they're close to it.
Maganda din yung gano'n, ano? May binibigyan mo yung guys ng target na gano'n. So, yun ang hinahabol mo. You're playing D, you're looking at the scoreboard, ayaw nyo paabutin na a certain number. Sabi nga ni Eileen, 20, trying to limit them to less than 20 or less points. Larry Muyang, my friend.
They're finally going to their bigs. Nilabas muna ng konti si Arana. Sabi ni Arana, kanina pa ako tumatakbo sa break. Hindi niyo na ako binibigyan ng bola. Sige, give me a little breather.
Sige na nga.
Check in.
Sige na nga, Larry. Hindi Twin Towers, Triple Towers na nga kayo.
Grabe siya.
Magaling din kasi, no?
He's one of those big men that can stretch the floor.
8 points para kay Larry Muyang.
Apat na lang, kalamangan dito ng NLEX. Alas. The stutter step. Might have lost it. Forced the issue. And a foul's going to be called there on the muscle man.
Still was able to turn that into a positive. Wala na to eh. Lost cause na to. Nawala na ang bola. Nabuhol siya dito kay Vic Manuel. So 2 big free throws coming up para maging 2 possession advantage. If he makes kite one of those 2 of 2 would be better.
At the same time, they always remind the big men is huwag ka susundot sa guardia. Hindi mo naman makukuha doon sa babae.
No chance eh, no?
If Manuel kept his hands up, he might have been able to block that shot. Sabi niya, Alas, maraming salamat.
He just turns that into gold. 2 of 2 on the free throws. And they continue to attack the basket nicely. Diba nung halftime, nakita natin 15 attempts, making 11 of those. So mahalaga yung pag-aatake nila sa basket. Itong NLEX.
Stockton playing the 1. Maganda na naman. Finding Muyang inside.
Tapos able to use both hands pa. Diba? Nice little left-handed finish magmula kay Larry Muyang. He is in double digits. G's puntos na siya.
Amer, nakabalik na rito para sa Road Warriors. They swing it to Amer. Once again, Stockton denying the passing lanes.
Yeah. Okay yun. Good hands. Reset ang offense na ng NLEX. 3 seconds to work with. The nice entry pass going to Larry Muyang. And then he just knows what to do underneath the basket. The left-handed finish, Larry Muyang. Wow.
He had to force that one up. Shot clock was winding down. De Los Santos finds Stockton. Manuel sa may labas. They try to bring it inside. Sabi lang malakas. Amer puts it down. Alas gets away for 2 once again.
Just sees a gap. Attacks the basket. 11 points is Kevin Alas.
They just can't seem to break that 4-point barrier. Garcia, masyado malakas.
These are supposed to be easy baskets, no? Para sa kanila, little 6-footer pabanda sana yun. MJ Garcia.
Onrubere.
Sidney Onrubere. Well, in-acquire siya para merong added muscle. Etong NLEX, ito nakikita natin. Yes, nice 6-point contribution na rin here, Anthony.
Extra pass. Manuel sa may loob. Looking to complete a 3-point play.
Okay pa rin, Had a clean look from the 3-point area, pero decided to put the ball on the floor. Magandang finish magmula kay Muscle Man. Ito, 1-2 dribble up. In between a couple of defenders. Nicely done, Vic Manuel. Bonus free throw coming up.
Manuel completes a 3-point play. He's got 5 points in his return to the PBA.
Ang maganda dito na ibaba niya ng 3-point deficit na lang.
Alas, igniting the offense. Bahio. Had to give that one up. Si Baltasar ang kanyang kaharap. Shot clock is now down to 4. Once again, Alas! That nice soft punch.
Parang wanting to say, no Berto, no problem. Kevin Alas. Nice contribution here para sa...
Juan finally rings the bell from long distance. Cutting the lead back to 4.
I don't know, but I feel like some type of a converge explosion, my friend. They're just too strong a team to just be trailing 1-2 possessions against NLEX. I feel an explosion coming up. We have a full quarter ahead of us in 35 seconds dito sa third quarter. Ito yung magandang setup, MJ Garcia to a open 1 GDL. Big three-pointer for him.
They're just giving one too much space.
Oo nga eh. Mali eh, di ba? They know he can hit that, so dapat there's all kinds of hands in his face when he's open from the three-point area.
Nice attack there para kay Sydney. Sabi na veterano to, pero ilang araw pala nag-i-ensayo sa kanyang kupunan eh.
Totoo yan.
Long free throw para kay Onwubere. 29.2 remaining dito sa ating third period.
And he's been making them from the free throw line, Sydney Onwubere.
Trying to get this to a 6-point lead. Malakas.
Unang miss pa lang niya from the free throw area. I think he is 5 of 6 if I'm not mistaken. 21 seconds, my friend. Merong discrepancy, shot clock and game clock.
Just 3 seconds. One sa may labas. And both squads in the penalty. Yeli Gomez de Leaño can't score. More than enough time. 2 seconds. Alas was looking to extend it once again. Back to 8. 3 quarters are done here at the Nino Aquino Stadium. And it's NLEX still up by 5.
Keep defending. Okay? Double hard shot tayo. Alright? Alright?
Right now, let's take a look at the game summary. Unahin muna natin sa fast break points. At dito talaga nangingibabaw ang NLEX. 15-7.
Maganda yan dahil yung sinasabi nating size advantage. Yung nakikita nila, pwede talaga nilang takbuhan. At makikita natin yung mga wild finishes itong si Kevin Alas off the break. Perimeter points, nangingibabaw din sila Anthony, 25-19. Because of guys like Cyrus Torres, di ba? Magaling na mga scorers on that NLEX side.
But inside the paint, why not? It's none other than Justin Baltazar flexing his muscles.
Sa kanila naman yan, they own the paint again because of that size advantage. 17-13 para dito sa magaling na panentro ng CONVERGE FIBERXERS Balti, Justin Baltazar.
A little bit of a different combination to begin this fourth period as Balti will come in, pero si Muyang ang maglalaro. Maybe Justin Arana still not yet at 100% today.
I like this lineup on the floor para sa CONVERGE. Diba magaling na mga guardia. MJ Garcia, then Juan GDL. And then you got your super scorer, Shawnee Winston, who hindi pa maraming nakakuha baskets, pero is always a threat in Shawnee Winston. And then you got your two bigs in Baltazar and Muyang.
More than a few fakes, more than a few moves. At foul ang itatawag dito.
Looking at the Shawnee Winston numbers, it's only 3 points dito sa ating ball game. Pero yung mga player na ganyan, you're always worried about them. Kasi, you know, in your head, magaling shumut ito eh. And then he misses a free throw.
That's his second miss from the free throw line already here tonight.
Oo.
Shawnee in a little bit of a funk. Makes that second free throw.
Tama ka, we featured him a little bit. Graphic natin sa kanya. 4 points lang nung nakarang laro nila. And then ngayon, ganun din. 4 puntos. Di pa natin nakikita yung mga magagandang jumpers niya. Shawnee Winston.
Policarpio tries to get inside. Was waiting for that cut coming from Bahio.
Actually, parang nag-aantayan sila kasi Bahio was looking at him, parang nakatalikod pa dun sa... So, hindi alam ni JB kung tutuloy ko na ba yung cut ko o...
Apat ang kalamangan dito. Might be cut down, no. Policarpio with the rebound. Two-man game, Bahio setting that pick. Alas, that's an easy block there para kay Baltasar.
Foul on Baseramer.
Well, Basar made sure that he went for the ball there.
Parang parehong 190-pounder to dalawa to, no? 1 GDL. Baser, Amer, ito na naman si Cyrus Torres. He has to stay on the floor. Ganda ng kanyang contribution dito. He's confident enough to make his basket, Cyrus Torres.
Isang minuto nakaraan dito sa ating fourth period. In a game that's important to both these squads. Winston forcing that one up. Garcia with a jumper offline. Yan na naman si Baltasar. Alaban ng tatlo.
Oo.
Puntahan natin si Eileen.
Gentlemen, in the latest huddle of Converge, Coach Raiko Toroman commended the FiberXers for their improved scoring. Ika nga niya, we shot 47% from the field in the third quarter, a lot better from the 31% at the half. So for the last few minutes, ang hinihingi na lang is for them to continuously make stops. Balik sa inyo.
Let's see if they can get those stops.
Maganda naman, Anthony, if everybody's on the same page sa depensa, the baskets will come. Nice basket coming from Larry Muyang again from underneath. He has 12 points in total.
And they have now breached that 4-point mark. It's now just a 1-point lead para sa NLEX. On Wupere for 3. Misfires. Shawnee almost lost it. Eventually does. 2-on-2. 3-on-2.
Alam mo, exactly yung sinabi mo, yung description mo about Shawnee Winston. He is in some type of a funk. This, di ba? Ganda na sana na pinasa sa kanya ni 1 GDL. And he lost the ball. Pero ito na, wala ang footing. Ito yung falls on the floor. Hard. Itong si JB Bahio. Seems okay naman. Titingnan natin. Something has to materialize dito sa possession ng NLEX dahil you mentioned isa na lang ng kanilang lamang.
Si Ramirez binalik na rin. Here goes Jong Ichico. Torres umatake. He has been a bright spot and he continues to shine here.
This is why he's right back on the floor. I think pinagpahinga ng wala pa yatang 1 minuto. Pero sabi ng mga coaches, hindi natin pwede iupo ito na matagal. Ang ganda ng kanyang ginagawa. Cyrus Torres once again. Nice pull-up J.
Concepcion with a jumper, no. Once again, it's Baltasar.
Somebody is going for 20 rebounds today. 18 na pala siya. And wow, a couple of free throws coming up. These are going to be second chance points once he's able to make these free throws. Justin Baltasar, what a game na naman magmula sa kanya. Parang hindi 100% si Arana, no? Umpisa ng ball game, very early. He has to be subbed out. Parang may nararamdaman na hindi maganda. So it's mostly Baltasar, yung mga bigs, and Muyang doing the damage. Yung mga malalaki ng Converge.
I know easier said than done, pero pag may tumira dito sa Converge, put a body on Baltasar.
Oo nga. Face guard mo na, treat him like Dennis Rodman. Yung grabe, 18 yung rebound. Di ba, we have 9 and a half remaining dito sa ating laro. 20 plus rebounds ang mangyayari dito para kay Balti.
And this is where Converge will wear you down. Eventually.
Kaya nga.
Torres, masyado malakas yung kanyang tres. Look at the grit that you're talking about.
Yes.
NLEX getting another rebound here.
2 players chasing that ball. Baltasar and then Matt Nieto, tiny Matt Nieto on the other side. Hindi nakapag-capitalize. No second chance points for NLEX. Oh. Look at Coach Jong. Gusto nila hawit. Gusto nila nag-extend ng left hand to si Archie Concepcion. Let's see if ayan na nga, nag-challenge na nga. Gusto nila hawit.
Policarpio saying it's verticality. Umangat lang siya. Pero again,
tama.
Let's see kung may konting galaw din dito sa pagpasok ni Policarpio. So earlier, there was a challenge from Converge which they lost, so they're out of challenges.
At talagang nag-initiate ng contact nun itong si Archie Concepcion. Talagang kasi pasugod yung katawan niya papunta dito kay Policarpio. And you were saying, Policarpio nakatayo lang. Pero on top of the, pasugod na Concepcion, parang merong hawi na
After the review, there's no illegal contact on the shooting. Therefore, the challenge of NLEX Road Warrior is successful. Jump ball near side.
Nice challenge. Was that his first? I think that's Coach Chong Uchigo's first. So I think he has one more. Ito yung Concepcion, the left hand. Ayun, yung hawi. Ganda na pagka-challenge. So walang free throws. Ano tayo? Jump.
Well, there was no clear possession right after that.
Oo, tama. So jump dapat. Teka. Ano mangyayari?
Tama, jump ball, and at the same time, papasok na rin ngayon si Justin Arana. Way at the center spot.
Tumawag ng foul.
I guess they're saying entering the space here of Policarpio. Ito si Muyang.
Interesting call. Turns out, ang ganda ng pagka-challenge ni Coach Jong doon. Dahil sa ensuing jump ball play na yun. So eto, no basket, no free throws for Archie Concepcion. NLEX holds on to a 1-point lead at pwedeng i-extend if they get a basket right here.
Nieto looking for space, gets inside the paint, gets that one to drop.
Okay. Gritty just, yun eh, di ba? It's just all grit. Dehado sa size. Pero look at this play. Still runners magmula dito kay Matt Nieto. Siyete puntos ang kanyang ambag. May 3 rebound. Pwedeng dagdagan yung kanyang 7 points off of this bonus free throw dahil pasok yung kanyang runner. There it is. Completed the 3-point play para kay Matt Nieto.
At balik na naman sa 4 ang kanilang lamang. A lot of time still remaining in this game though. Both squads wanting to get the 7 wins. Almost a good seal. Fajardo na naman. Pinapakita na. That's why I'm on the floor.
Sneaky basketball plays. Dominic Pardo. Dehadong-dehado sa size against Larry Muyang.
Ramirez will misfire. Roger will pick it up. Nieto again inside. His floater just short. Ito na si Stockton. Sabi niya, kailangan ko nang gumawa. It has also not been a good day for me. They go to Justin. That's a nice find.
Beautiful. Justin Arana not really able to score heavily. 4 puntos lamang pero doing some other things. Magandang pasak sa umakat na Archie Concepcion.
On the outside, Torres. Not good spacing that time. Shot clock is down to 4. Torres realizes it. Tries to just kiss it off the glass. It finds Nieto. Torres needs to look for his shot. Finds Ramirez inside. Clearly a foul there from Muyang.
Gotta give some credit to Cyrus Torres. Yung miss na tira niya, mukhang marirebound na ni Justin Arana. Natapik niya, hindi niya pinayagang makakuha ng defensive rebound si Arana. And titignan natin kung makakuha sila ng second chance points off of the free throw.
I need some energy. Works out. Yeah, fine. Just box out. Our defense is full now. You can roll left side. Next.
Archie, meron nangyari kanina, may ball screen dito. Andito yung tao mataas. Iwanan mo, kahit si Rogers yan, walang problema. Kasalanan namin yung pag nakashoot yan. Okay? You have to be there, ha? You have to be there. Big! Pag hindi kinuha yung next, laruin nyo na yung bola. Wala eh. Masasapon yung kakampi natin eh. Laruin nyo na yung bola, ha? Pag wala next.
This is the game a little bit later on, 12 midnight. It's rain or shine up against Barangay Ginebra. 7 o'clock p.m. Bahrain time, but we invite everybody to watch that game pagkatapos po nitong laro. And our games on Friday, right back here, it's TNT up against Blackwater. And at 7:30, it's Meralco up against the San Miguel Beermen.
Important game para sa TNT if they want to try to reach 8 wins. At yung isa naman, SMB.
Well, SMB already at 8 wins with a victory
Meralco
there.
naman, importante naman yun para sa Meralco din to try to para maka positioning sila trying to get those yung coveted top 4 spots. Siyempre, para kang 1 foot in di ba? Twice to beat ka, laking bagay.
At pag nanalo yung rain or shine mamaya, they're assured of a twice to beat advantage and maybe even top seeding.
I think okay na sila sa 8 Anthony. Pero tama ka
nila, number 1.
Seeding, number 1 talaga.
We talked about Barangay Ginebra needing to be able to get the victory, to be able to assure of themselves a spot. Ramirez inside, binababa!
We were talking about this kanina, di ba medyo, syempre, hindi masyadong mabilis bumaba yung dalawang Justin. Nagbagpasa rin na Rana, so itakbo ng NLEX yung bola. Magandang finish magmula sa isang sa malaki ng NLEX naman, Brandon Ramirez. One Gomez de Leaño.
You cannot leave one that wide open, that long.
Tama. Simply unacceptable. Hand in face kailangan. He has hit some several three-pointers pa rin. Nice cut to the
Nieto
basket.
gets away but blows the layup. They're going to look for one once again. He looks for another shot. Short that time. Ramirez. That's a power rebound.
Yes. By design yun. Sabi sa kanila to crash the boards talaga. Lacking in size. Pero still try to get that rebound.
As we take a look at this three-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. Juan Gomez de Leaño starting to heat up.
14 points in total for Gomez de Leaño. 3 3-pointers na.
Travel is going to be called.
I'm the same as Matt Nieto. I didn't. I don't know what happened there. I did not see any traveling violation. We'll see.
A lot of traveling calls being made here today. Pagpasa. There was a little nudge on the back. And Arana's not happy.
Next is first foul, on the Will Warriors.
It takes a lot to push Arana out of his position.
That is, I would guess, a 240-pound frame, my friend. Diba? That's 6'6".
And rock solid.
Na bato.
Stockton from the outside, can't get it to drop. Release pass goes to Alas. Fajardo to Alas. Can't get around that corner, swings it out. Maraming oras pa sa kanilang shot clock. But now, Fajardo gets away for 2.
Sneaky, cut sa ilalim. Diba? Nobody was paying attention to Dominic Fajardo. Ganda na pagka-locate sa kanya nitong si Kevin Alas. Easy bucket for Fajardo underneath. 5-point lead.
That's a nice seal, Arana.
That is what they can do, diba? Pin down defenders. Dahil ang lalaki nila all day. They can do that all day.
Which makes you wonder why they haven't been going to it a little bit more.
It's true.
Alas from the outside. Rims out. Another rebound
Yes,
para kay
sir.
Baltasar. Approaching 20 boards. Arana na naman.
Look at those bigs. The rebound magmula kay Baltasar. Then the finish from the other Justin Arana.
Isa na lang ang lamang dito ng NLEX na naman. Converge has been knocking at the door. But still, they just can't get anything to drop. Roger for three. Fajardo trying to battle. And there is no more challenge. Everybody needs this timeout. Watch this battle once again inside. And Arana says, time for me to flex my muscles here in the fourth.
Baseline, exit. Exit, ha? Right. Okay. Tatay natin, exit, ha? Alright. So you pass the ball. Alright, exit. Now, if they deny the exit, you've got to seal here. Don't illegal pick on the exit. You've got 14 seconds, ha? Take your time, exit. Then, here. Yung tao niya, Aranya,
Take a look at this, December 17, 2024. Converge defeating NLEX by 11, 102-91.
Pero ngayon, parang well, not totally in control. It's a one-point ball game, pero from the get-go, it has been NLEX, sa driver's seat all throughout. Pero kanina pinag-uusapan natin, just kind of waiting for a Converge explosion here. Daming magagaling na mga players. We saw the Justins, what they can do. Juan Gomez Del Llano is there.
Pushing foul on number 1 penalty. It's a sport foul. Two free throws for Canada.
Nawala tayo, my friend. Sinama tayo ni Kevin Nela sa laro.
Well, we are back. 80-77. Alas na naman sa may loob. The drunken master going to work.
Big bucket dahil kailangan ng breathing room. At ayan na nga, 5-point advantage para sa NLEX.
Baltasar trying to get closer. Up and under move. Hindi pa pasok. Lead is at 5.
Wow, if NLEX will be able to pull this off, that would be very, very impressive, Anthony. Dahil yun na nga, sinasabi natin, the advantage in size is Converge.
One puts it down. Arana sidestepping move.
Binubulldozer na sila ni Justin Arana. Double digit siya ngayon. 10 puntos na is Arana.
Torres. Babalik kay Alas. Sends it down. Pahio with a jumper just short. Stockton can hold on to it though.
Wow. Sayang yun. Napamiss na nila. Ganda na ng stop. Now just unable to get that rebound and outlet pass sana. Look at the 15, almost 16 points per game. Conference average ni Alex Stockton, 41% field goals. Tonight is only 3 points on 1 of 6 field goals. At nawala pa yung bola from Converge.
We're gonna hold on to the air here. 2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Just a 3-point lead here for NLEX. At sa kanila pa ang bola rito.
Well, obviously anybody's ball game dahil 2 minutes and 17 pa natitira dito sa ating ball game. Pero very, very impressive ang ginagawa ng NLEX. Take another look at this bunched up in the middle of 6 and 4. Meralco, Converge, Magnolia, NLEX. And again, yung dalawang asterisk po yung SMB and Rainer Shine. Pasok na po yan sa they will be making yung top 4. The only other team that can do that is TNT dahil may dalawang laro pa po sila. Blackwater and Magnolia po natitira. At eto si Drunken Master na naman. Ganda ng kuha ng camera. Kitang-kita yung papektos na tira. At eto naman ang ibinawi. A bulldozing Justin Arana to make it a 3-point ball game.
Baseline inbound dito para sa NLEX. Trying to stay afloat here. They have led majority of this ball game. Converge led at one stage by just a point.
The other player playing very well para sa NLEX is Cyrus Torres. Every quarter he has a contribution. So it's him and Kevin Alas.
Sidney Onwere, binalik. Torres, they try to look for Onwere. The pass behind him. Garcia, that might have been an offensive foul there, a little nudge. But play on, they say.
Terrific control, Anthony. There was contact there against Kevin Alas, but somehow getting that left-handed layup to go, MJ Garcia.
Another steal here. One.
Just like that. Converge on top.
As we said, how long can they really protect against this onslaught? At ito na nga, rumachada na ang kupunan ng Converge sa fourth period.
Kay MJ Garcia, that nice finish. Parehong kaliwang kamay ang gagamitin dito. Juan Gomez Del Llano naman checking his side mirrors pa. Nice finish also. Back-to-back layup para po dito sa Converge. Perfect timing on the passing lanes para kay Juan Gomez Del Llano. They have a 1-point lead.
What does Chongwei Chico go to now here? They're finally down after being ahead majority of this ball game. Actually, kung tutusin mo, maybe 96% of this ball game, they were in control.
Yes.
They were up.
Pero parang parang huwag kang kukurap The minute you relax, back-to-back hits kagad para dito sa Converge. Pero just how we like it, Anthony. A minute and 44, anybody's ball game, a 1-point difference. Of course, pagbalik natin, obviously, NLEX ball, kailangan makapag-capitalize. They have to try to get a basket. So, at Juan Gomez Del Llano, a superb basketball magmula dito kay Gomez Del Llano. 16 points in total. I think, does he have 10 rebounds? Check that. Double-double na rin itong si Juan Gomez Del Llano. Tapos meron siyang 7 assists, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. Parang, hindi. We needed 44 to try to get 3 assists. That's kind of tough. Here's a 6-0 run. Converge.
NLEX is going to get a delay of game warning. The last 2 possessions ended up in turnovers para sa kumpunan ng NLEX.
Sloppy passes,
Led to easy points at the other end.
So getting steals on Converge and converting their layups.
Two-man game. Ramirez trying to set that pick. There's a challenge. Alas puts it up. It's not going to drop. Extra possession once again. But they're going to lose it.
3 consecutive layups, Anthony. MJ Garcia first, Juan Gomez de Leano next. MJ Garcia again. Para sa isang 3-point lead.
85-82 is our tally. A lot of time still remaining. But again, they just cannot run their offense. Talking about Joey Chico's boys.
That's correct. But just forcing turnovers on Converge, turning on the defense. Ito na naman si Juan Gomez de Leano off to the races. Dalawang magagaling na finishers actually, and MJ and even Stockton was in that play. I think we had a glimpse of team owner Dennis Uy, if I'm not mistaken.
That's Dennis Anthony Uy, as this should be another assist here for Juan.
Here's the finish, a semi-dunk. Magmula kay MJ Garcia. And this is the, I would say, the explosion na inaantay natin magmula dito sa Converge. They're just too good to trail this whole game against NLEX. At ito na nga, sabi mo rin, sooner or later it's gonna happen. Diba, that size advantage, and then a ton of scorers on this Converge side. Ito na, nakikita na natin. Pero all is not lost para sa NLEX. Anthony, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how much do they miss Robert Pollock right now?
So brings a lot of stability, di ba? Siya nagmamando, siya nagtitimon, may hawak ng bola. Decision maker para dito sa NLEX. Pero again, it's a minute and 21 and this is one possession kung kaibahan natin dito.
Can they finally run a set properly? At least get a legitimate shot up.
So add to the stat line of Juan Gomez de Leano is 4 steals.
That might be a warning for a delay of game.
So 16 points, 11 rebounds, toying with a triple-double, 7 assists, and then 4 steals. My goodness, the numbers.
So technical foul ay tatawag dito kay Stockton.
Nasa labas na rin itong si Alex Stockton. Sabi ni Cyrus Torres, ba't nandiyan ka?
Tumidepensa lang.
Huge free throw para dito kay Cyrus Torres, and he will miss.
That's big. With that miss, they're going to need a three-point shot just to tie things up, but they don't necessarily need to go for a three here.
If a two-point basket presents itself, pwedeng yun muna, di ba? Baka mayroong atake dyan, tingnan natin.
Policarpio up against Baltasar. Archer versus Archer once again. Forced shot, and a foul might be called on Arana.
So magandang ball pressure magmula dito kay Justin Baltasar. No? Napilitang umatake itong si Policarpio. Testing ulit from the free throw line is number 16, Junel Policarpio.
Can he finally make his free throws when it counts? Missed in the first.
We were talking about the 51% from the free throw line. Junel Policarpio.
And Converge will like those odds.
Yeah.
They'll send him to the line.
6-2-2. Then we're looking at the 2 of 5 free throws. Points, rebounds, and assists. 6-2-2. Good luck. It's charity, Sandri.
A full timeout is going to be called here by Coach Delta Pineda. A lot of time still remaining in this one. A minute and 11. Still anybody's ball game.
Tama. Maganda doon, naipasok niya yung kanyang pangalawang free throw. And at least a two-pointer will tie or three-pointer will give them the lead kung makakakuha sila ng stop. Pero ang hirap makakuha ng stop pag ganyan ang mga players, mga kalaban mo. Converge Justin Baltazar all over the place. Double-double. I think he has 20 rebounds, if I'm not mistaken. Justin Baltazar. My goodness. Yun, rebounders mentality. Tapping into yourself. And why not? Ikaw may pinakamahabang mga kamay. You're the tallest player on the floor. Solid Justin Baltazar.
If you're Converge, you go to your bigs once again here, Jolly.
Yes. 20 and 20. It's an even 20-20 is Justin Baltazar. And tama ka, why not go to number 15, Justin Arana, and or Justin Baltazar, the Twin Towers, para dito sa Converge FiberXers.
The thing is, when one actually takes a shot on one end and he misses, nakukuha ng rebound sa kabila ng isa.
Nakalagay pa dun sa ating graphic, 11 of those 20 rebounds offensive boards, di ba? Sabi mo kanina, kung ikaw ay titira, edi kumpiyansa ka, di ba? Dahil may kukuha ng offensive rebound just in case I miss.
Opting to inbound it from the baseline so that they can use more time. They had 24 seconds in the shot clock. Ngayon, needing to move. One inside, a floater, no. Nice rebound by Policarpio. Looking to go in all the way. That's a nice find. Ramirez ties things up.
Beautiful play magmula dito kay Junel Policarpio. Dropping it to a teammate at the last second. Brandon Ramirez with a nice finish. All the way to the cup. Akala nila, pero Brandon Ramirez was there. Magandang finish. We have a tight ball game, my friend.
And again, taking advantage of the fact that Ramirez can run as a big man, getting the layup here.
Tama. Yun, habang di pa nakapwesto yung dalawang malalaki, di ba, ng Converge.
He left Arana in his wake.
Tama. That's the correct play. Kanina pa rin natin binabantayan yung fast break points at lumalamang dyan ng NLEX. And by design yun, di ba, yung pinag-uusapan natin, of course, yun ang sinasabi ni Coach Chong with Chico, takbuhan natin sila dahil mga malalaki sila. Again, yung ating standing. Another thing that's interesting is si Barangay Ginebra. Lalaro sila sa Bahrain maya-maya lang. At 2 remaining games pa sila. Nakikita natin yun, Rain or Shine at saka Titan pa makakatapat. Ito po yung Bahrain game.
So if Rain or Shine wins, they assure themselves of the #1 spot. If Barangay Ginebra wins, officially, pasok na sila sa quarterfinals.
Titan will be watching this game slowly. Slowly. Well, we'll be watching this game and hoping baka magkapareha sila ng Barangay Ginebra if there's a loss against Rain or Shine.
At yan po ang ating mga laro sa darating na linggo. TNT up against the Bossing and the Bolts up against the Beermen.
Meralco, importante para sa Meralco yung game na yon para Meralco is 6 wins and 4 losses para maka 7 wins sila. So that's a big game for Meralco against SMB. No more timeouts for NLEX. 1 timeout for Converge.
This time opting to
yan ang sinabi mo, Coach Anthony.
And again, it's Justin Baltazar on the other side. Actually, that's where they're most effective. Pag si Arana yung tumitira, and if he misses, who can stop Baltazar for the offensive rebound?
21 big rebounds para kay Justin Baltazar. Pero this is what you were talking about, di ba? Why not pin down a defender? Ang lalaki nyo, they did that. They went to Justin Arana, nag-miss. And the ensuing play is what you're talking about. The offensive rebound, that's 12 offensive boards, 21 in total. Reflex mo, Justin Baltazar.
That's why they waited for him in the draft. They said, he can make us extra competitive. Kompleto na kami, he can take us over the hump.
22-21, 12 of those 21 offensive rebounds, completes the 3-point play, and a 3-point lead para sa Converge.
No timeouts for NLEX. A 3 can tie, a 4 can win it. Policarpio will put up a 4. They're still battling for it. Opportunity here. And Stockton will take it away.
Wow.
Maybe not the shot you want from Policarpio.
I agree. We have high percentage three-point shooters here in Cyrus Torres. There's a Kevin Alas there. There's a Matt Nieto there. But Janelle Policarpio opted for a 4. Did he? I think 4 from 4 pa niya
He
yata.
was trying for a 4, but he was stepping on the 4-point line.
Wanting to go for the jugular was Policarpio.
Still an opportunity here. Off that miss, Stockton could have actually sealed the deal with 2 free throws.
Correct. Now, even if he makes his second, it's going to be 1 possession difference para pa rin. Pero yun na, they will need a 4-pointer. Talking about, of course, NLEX. Ito na si specialista, Robbie Herndon. Pag naipasok yung second free throw, 4 ang hahanapin na ng NLEX. Obviously, yes.
But they got to get the rebound if this is a miss from Stockton. But he's going to nail that one.
No more timeouts. We play on.
That's a good foul from Garcia. That's going to send Nieto to the line for 2 shots. Mautak.
Teka, are we gonna have free throws? Yeah, free throws tayo.
Pareho na sa penalty na yung dalawang kupunan.
Missed the second?
Well, he'd have to. No more choice.
Make the first. Let's see.
Pero ang gagawin ni Jong Chico, ibabalik niya naman ngayon si Policarpio at saka si Bahio for rebounding. Because ito na nga, they have to miss it.
That's the discussion between Matt Nieto and Coach Jong Chico. Are they gonna miss? Or is Matt gonna make it? 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He's gonna miss it. Nako, di pa pwede yun. Di pa pwede yung banda lang.
It's got to hit the ring. And he knew it. Sa sobrang gigil niya, hindi niya talaga naipukol ng tama eh.
Wow, this game was controlled by NLEX all throughout, my friend. Dito na lang in the dying minutes, no? The 3 straight fast breaks of Converge.
Of those live turnovers, yun ang pamatay.
Doon nag-iba yung complexion. Doon nakakuha ng kalamangan ng Converge. Then, of course, Justin Baltasar to the rescue with an offensive rebound and putback.
Balikan natin yung mga highlights ni Juan Gomez de Leaño.
16, 11, and 8 with 4 steals. My goodness, pinupuno ang stat sheet. What a stat line magmula dito kay Juan GDL.
And personally, I felt that last assist, that last outlet pass should have been an assist. That should be 9. But again, I'm not doing the stats.
But again, that's just
personal
us.
ko lang naman yun. Because he actually saw the streaking teammate at naibigay niya yung bola eh. And that directly led to a basket. But again, it's going to be moot and academic. Especially if Stockton can get 2 free throws here. He split the last time around.
Yes. Can pretty much seal the deal with a couple of free throws here.
Well, si Stockton ang kanyang closer and he misses once again. And the door is still open. Well, expect another foul as long as it's not in the act of shooting.
Herndon ulit.
And a specialty ni Herndon, yung 4-point shot. But Nieto is also capable from that distance. Does he miss it here? No, he's going to make the second one.
Going to be looking for that 4-point shot.
Policarpio wanted to be a hero. And it looks like he will be the hero.
That's what he was looking for, my friend. I think we're going to be staying over an extra 5 minutes here. Teka lang, tingnan natin kung makikita natin yung orasan.
That should count.
Oo.
That should definitely count.
Oh my goodness. Lots of time to spare, my friend. Wow. May mga lumalabas na doon na papunta na sa exit. Bumalik eh.
It's 90 apiece. Free basketball coming up.
Alright, kaya natin to. Binigyan tayo ng pag-asa. First 2 minutes, brother. Huwag lang tayo mag-turnover. Huwag lang tayo mag-turnover. Hard show pa rin tayo. Double hard show. Pag pumwasya si Balti, slow double.
So a while ago, Janelle Policarpio was looking for the win. Now, with his 4 attempt going in, he just gets the tie. But my big question to you, partner, is bakit hindi mo final si Policarpio?
Maganda yung point mo.
Even if you foul him in the act of shooting, you give him 4 free throws, he's only shooting 51%.
Yes, it comes to play, no?
He's going to be hard-pressed to make all 4.
Very few people have done it. Lemeti, who else is the other one? Merong few guys who have made 4 free throws. Mahirap yun, di ba? Yun ang isang option na pwede siyang foulin kahit act of shooting. Or di ba, the other one ang ginawa nila kanina na, di ba, just foul, yung may bola kaagad para 2 free throws lang. The best they can come up with.
At the end of the day, Jolly, the only thing that could beat you at that particular point is a 4-point shot. At pinabayaan mo na makatira.
Pumasok. So here we go.
Free basketball coming up. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat for joining us here tonight. Let's converge up against NLEX. At sabi nga natin, importanteng laro ito para sa dalawang kupunan. At sabi ni Arano, ito na, ako na ang kakana.
Tama. That time, inararo niya yung, I cannot say smaller kasi laki ni Brandon Ramirez. Height-wise, mas matangkad si Arana. At inararo niya si Ramirez ng buntong yun.
Here's Policarpio, puts up another 3! That's asking for too much.
Heat check. Can you, he should pass the ball more. Nice finish mula kay MJ Garcia.
Well, the thing is, how can you fault him? If it wasn't for Policarpio, we wouldn't be in overtime.
That's true. That is true.
4 on the way, short.
Couple of baskets na in overtime para dito sa Converge. Arana and MJ De La Cruz, still nothing from the NLEX Road Warriors.
Sabi ni Juan, baka makuha ko yung triple-double ko ngayon.
Ito na si Arara King. Nga, pwede na niyang makuha dahil 3:47 to work with pa.
Yes,
Try to get a
double.
couple of assists.
That's a smart play coming here from Garcia. It's a kick ball, which means it's going to be 14 seconds instead of just 2 seconds on the shot clock. At alam niya, wala na siyang mapupuntahan. Sabi niya, 2 segundo na lang. Sipain mo na lang. Trying to go inside. That's great defense. Policarpio forcing the issue.
Di na pasok.
Stockton to the wing. Juan for the killer blow.
Gotta give it to MJ. Gotta give it to MJ Garcia. Yeah, that wide open look sa 3 points. Opted for one more pass to Juan Gomez de Leano. Juan Gomez de Leano makes the 3-pointer.
nyo. Sige lang. Alright, tagal pa yan. Okay, but we need to execute, alright? Alright, don't force anything. Execute tayo. Alright?
Ano nyo?
Execute.
I-side nyo. Straight kagad, ball screen. Yung kay Aranya side, win ball screen.
Alright, what you want to do on the wing ball screen is don't empty the corner. Get to the corner. Pull the corner.
3 minutes, 22 seconds still remaining. Converge up by 8. This is the biggest lead that they have had this entire night. And they're still not yet out of the woods.
Oh, sorry, Anthony. Juan Gomez de Leano. That was a 4-pointer pala, assisted by MJ Garcia. And suddenly, this is an 8-point Converge advantage, Anthony.
NLEX needs to score here just to stay in step. They don't need a 3. They don't need a 4. But they go for a 3. Bang!
Wow. Huge 3-pointer. Making a 5-point difference na lang. Lots of time.
Stockton with token resistance put up here by Torres. At ngayon, Gomez de Leano na naman na may tangan. As expected. Arana will dive to the basket. They go to the wing. Garcia. Fall away shot. Hindi ba bagsak? Both teams with no more challenges.
Kala ko, easy rebound na naman ni Justin Arana, pero nakaialam itong si Bahio. Pero Converge will keep the rock.
14 seconds once again on their shot clock. Stockton turns the corner. Arana with a jumper inside.
The basketball looks very easy, my friend. Easy pass, entry pass going to Justin Arana. And the flip shot from about 6 feet. Arana.
Another one of those live turnovers. Sorry, miss. Stockton will bring it out. Gets it to his big man.
Somehow gets it to Justin Arana.
9 points the lead. Torres can hit. That might be it. Ramirez twisted an ankle.
There's an official suspension of play.
.102.93 is our tally. Under 2 minutes remaining. As they still work on Brandon Ramirez. That's what happened. Ramirez stepping there on the foot of Arana. Clearly twisting that one.
Oh my goodness. Masakit, no? 1 minute and then some na lang may injure po. What games we're having from Juan Gomez de Leano and Justin Baltasar, my friend. Nililito nila ako kung sino ang...
Stockton no-look pass. It's big-to-big action. And scoring once again is Arana. Baltasar could have actually taken that as well, but he said mas maganda yung position ni Arana.
Suddenly an 11-point lead para sa Converge. That's the biggest ng ating ball game in regulation. And 1 minute and 17 na lamang remaining. Wow, Converge just turning it on in overtime, Anthony.
Yes, they have, and their fans all on their feet here. They were trailing majority of this ball game. Arana na naman. No, this time it's the other Justin. It's Baltasar. Initially, he looked like he was going to look for Arana. Sabi niya, ako naman ang araro na yun.
But it's the Justin's doing the damage here in overtime, and the sprinkling of MJ Garcia as well. So finishes aararuhin sila ni Justin Arana. So free throws coming up, pero yeah, this is a Converge 1 game. Wow.
And they're trying to pour on the pressure here. It's a one-ball game para sa Converge. What a comeback.
It took some time though, no, to try to shake off itong a pesky, tawagin natin a pesky NLEX squad.
Papasok na si Igilos dahil tapos na ang gabi nung isang Justin, si Baltazar. They might want to take a run out as well. Remember, he's playing on a sore ankle.
Oo nga.
NLEX trying to score here. They might be caught in a battle of quotients for positioning.
Hindi mo masabi. Marami silang makakasama sa 7. Ang dami kasi nila sa 6. So, di ba, baka several teams will make 7. So, and this is gonna be a 8-point win para dito sa Converge. Sorry, 12-point win para sa Converge.
A tremendous game we just witnessed. Sabi nga natin, importante yung laro ito para sa dalawang koponan. And now, Converge picking up win number 7, and they just might have a chance for it twice to beat advantage.
Nakikita natin, Anthony, so overtime na lang talaga nagkatalo, no? And really turning it on in overtime was Converge. You can't forget the big four-pointer of Policarpio, but Justin Baltazar, a career-high 25 points, 24 rebounds, 12 of those sa offensive side. May dalawang blocks pa siya, Anthony. Monster numbers magmula kay Justin Baltazar.
Always around the basket, making sure that there's always a chance for an offensive rebound. Congratulations, Justin Baltazar. Congratulations to the squad of Converge as they win this one, 107-95. And back my partner, Johnny Escobar, Anthony Sty saying thanks for joining us, everybody. Till next time, take care. Have a good night ahead. God bless.
Si Justin Baltazar, ang ating best player of the game. Congratulations, Balti. You managed to contribute double points in scoring and rebounds. At maliban dyan, career high ka rin in points and rebounds. It took until overtime for you to overcome this NLEX squad. Pero ano yung nakatulong in that overtime, limiting NLEX to just 5 points?
Yun ang hirap talagang lumamang sa NLEX. Talagang ayaw magpatalo. And then, yun lang, sa second half talagang kailangan namin bumawi, kailangan namin lumamang. So yun, nag-usap-usap kami and then nag-adjust din yung mga coaches. So yun, hindi kami bumitaw hanggang dulo. So yun, ganda yung resulta.
Balti, you're coming from back-to-back losses going into this game. Ano ngayon ang gusto nyong i-prepare now that you're going into the playoffs?
Ayun lang, maghahanda muna kami kung sino makakalaban namin and then pahinga. And then yung mga coaches namin yung mag-a-adjust game plan kung ano gagawin. Thank you.
Balti, maraming nag-aabang kung sino nga ba ang inyong babatiin. So go ahead.
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay God sa panalo binigay niya. And then sa mga boss namin, kay Gobarchen, kay Abyab, kay boss Dennis Uy, and then kay boss Frank Lau. Yun, sa mga CONVERGE FIBERXERS, sa mga fans, maraming sa suporta nyo. Yun.
Thank you so much, Balti, and congratulations once again to the CONVERGE FIBERXERS. Now we're just going to be heading into a quick break, and when we return, makakausap na natin ang ating winning coach.
Good evening. Welcome to the post-game presser of the game between CONVERGE and NLEX, won by CONVERGE in overtime. And we have the winning coach, Coach Delta Pineda.
Hello po.
Good evening, Coach. Medyo napahaba yung gabi.
Nakaka-stress.
Opo. Pero you arrest a 2-game skid and ended the eliminations on a high note po.
Opo, at nagpapasalamat nga ako kay God that ang tagal po, first quarter to fourth quarter, parang yung kumpiyansa ng mga bata po, hindi kamukha nung ibang games. So talagang pinipilit po namin na buhayin yung kumpiyansa nila. At umabot pa po ng overtime. Talaga medyo siguro with God's help po talaga na ibinigay po sa amin yung overtime po.
Coach, may specific instruction ba kayo during that last play ng NLEX where Junel Policarpio made that game-tying 4-point shot?
Actually, lack of time na po siguro kasi talagang we're planning to foul again. Sobrang bilis ho na nangyari kaya hindi na ho. Buti hindi mo na foul. Kundi baka foul counted pa.
As you take a look at this game, git-gitan sa gitna. Tignan natin yung mga highlights. Justin Baltasar hitting that elbow jumper. He can actually even hit a 3. So he's one of those 3-level scorers.
We're going to see some nice ones also, of course, from NLEX dahil NLEX actually they were very much in control. The first quarters, nice 3-pointer magmula kay Alas, and eto naman yung magandang assist ni Arana, nakahiga na, naka-assist pa, going to Stockton with a big 3-point.
And then, to cap things off para sa CONVERGE here, running the break, their big man, Arana inside, delivers.
Kapag tumatakbo ang mga bigs, dapat bigyan mo nga, no? So, ganda ng pass going to Justin Arana. Arana with the finish. Yan po nangyari after the first quarter. On to the second quarter. Here comes JB Baquio of NLEX.
Actually, ang dami mga live turnovers itong dalawang kuponan. As you look at the action once again. Inside, talagang walang makakapigil. Especially inside that shaded area. Kakana talaga si Baltasar.
All throughout yung ating laro, all the quarters may contribution tong si Justin Baltasar. Pero ito, Cyrus Torres just has a penchant for making some nice baskets. That time it was an 18-footer magmula kay Cyrus Torres.
And then you talked about this gentleman in the open court. Impossible to stop. Policarpio gets 2 points there to extend the lead ng NLEX. And at the halftime break, lamang na ang NLEX. 41-35.
Pinag-uusapan natin, di ba? In control. Nice little 6-point lead. Nice little runner. Magmula kay number 77, Cyrus Torres.
And then Concepcion. This time without the kick.
Nice 3-pointer magmula kay Archie. Ito naman yung pangatlong magaling na big man din. Itong CONVERGE na si Larry Muyang. Nice layup using the offhand.
And the drunken master inside. Tatlong kanyang kalaban. Naka-score pa rin siya.
Just a variety of shots magmula dito kay Kevin Alas. Left-handed finishes. That time it was like a floater type of runner. 67-62. Lamang pa rin po dito ang NLEX. Ito na po ang fourth. MJ Garcia with a nice finish off the break.
And that would give them the 1-point lead at that particular stage. Pero nakabalik pa rin. Brandon Ramirez running the floor, getting to score that one. Tabla na naman tayo.
Again, in the open court was Policarpio, pero eto, this is already overtime. At eto, sorry, this is still regulation. And that was Justin Arana miss, and then a Justin Baltasar offensive rebound and putback.
And this is the shot. Watch this one. That will send this game into overtime. Policarpio went for the win a while ago. Here, getting that one to drop, tying things up. And so we're going to go into overtime. And in the overtime, ito na. Nagpakitang gilas na ang mga gwardiya at ang mga malalaki nitong kupunan ng Converge. Starting out with Garcia, and here, watch this one from Juan. Extra pass, knocking down that 4.
Yes, sir. And this is gonna be all Converge. The layup from Garcia, the 4-pointer, Juan Gomez de Leano, and this is gonna be a Justin Arana easy layup. The assist coming from Justin Baltazar.
And what a fitting way to end this one, wherein the Bigs really just stamped their class and sealed the deal.
Yes, sir. This last basket we're going to show you is Justin Baltazar. He will be the best player of this ball game.
Converge is going to win this one by 12, 107-95, and they're going to get the 7 wins. It wasn't easy, but in the end, they will get the victory. That's going to do it here for our coverage. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us here tonight. On behalf of my partner, Jolly Escobar, Anthony Stay saying thanks for joining us, everybody. Till next time, take care. Good night. God bless.